to show throughout this top 8. It is a gold level event for the Arc System World Tour, so a lot of points on the line.
A lot of stakes are on the line. So I think every match is going to be absolutely sweaty, man.
Yeah. And
we are going to see some raw emotion in those player cams while this thing is kicking off.
And we have some incredible players that have even gone into international events and performed very well. Blitzkrieg, one of the notable ones. Akame performing
Saf
very
as well.
Exactly. Akame performing incredibly well at more recent Evo Japan. So
don't forget MetallicCake.
Exactly.
I mean,
so we
have
have some killers over here.
Yeah, we
so
have a
you
lot
cannot
of
sleep on
international representatives hailing from Australia, man. So
who knows?
Who knows? It could be some upsets. I don't know. It's anybody's game. And I'll tell you this, production was asking us to talk about what match we were excited about the most.
It's like, which ones are we not excited about?
Which ones are we not excited about?
They're all incredible.
You're in for a treat.
Exactly.
I'm telling you right now, you don't want to miss this one from start to finish. It's going to be nuts.
And just watching through the top 32 yesterday, some of the lower bracket qualifiers to get into top 8.
They were so close.
They
were so close.
Everyone was sweating bullets. We weren't even playing. We were able to catch...
We caught the tail end of it. We caught the tail end because we were too busy commentating. It's unfortunate, man.
But just being able to hear just the energy in the room, not only for Guilty Gear, but also for Grand Blue. We had Tekken on the stream before, which was absolutely incredible. It's just the energy has been electric the entire time, and I just cannot wait to get into our first game.
Well, I think with that said, we're going to head off to the main stage. Let me just get quick confirmation on that. Are we good to head off to the main stage?
Sweet.
We are.
We'll head up to the main stage.
We'll be with you shortly.
To introduce Alpha.
Plenty of gamers. We got Guilty Gear Strive about to happen. How are we doing in the crowd tonight? Beautiful. On our winner's side, we're going to be introducing our first opponents. We've got Blitzkrieg all the way from Victoria, a beautiful Nagaruki player. Let's get him up there. How we doing? Any Blitz fans in the chat? Very, very dapper in the suit. We love to see it. We have our BAM 13 champion all the way from Japan. We've got our favorite Faust player, Leo! Love to see it. So these guys are on the winner's side, fighting for that spot in that winner's final. Love to see it. Get to the chairs, my gamers, and let's see how we go. Let's go, Guilty Gear Strive!
This is going to be good.
Everyone is excited.
We're starting off strong.
Incredibly strong.
Because Blitzkrieg undeniably is probably like the top player in the region. And has been for
quite a while now.
I think from the start of the game, basically. The moment he picked up Nago, he was cooking from the bat.
Soon, like, he started off a little bit slow. It was like, honestly, around the time when we started to see Blitzkrieg, there were quite a few other Nago players that were a little bit more prominent at the time. But
that's true.
Ever since Blitzkrieg was able to
kind
of reclaim the first spot.
Nago player,
not only the definitive best Nago in OCE, probably one of the best players in OCE in general for quite a long time.
Yeah, and immediately squaring up with Leo in winner's side.
This is going to be a good one. As mentioned, the reigning champion for Guilty Gear Strive here at Battle Arena Melbourne. And we are going to have an absolute...
Look at them both dapped up in the
I know. I appreciate...
They're professional, man. It's supposed to be an anime fighter. What's going on?
Leo looks good literally wherever they go. They dress for the occasion.
Very stylish, man.
Absolutely. Dress up for the occasion. We love to see it. Blitzkrieg rising to the occasion. And it is going to be the Nago up against the Faust. Blitz does have, like, maybe a Johnny, but I highly doubt we'll see that. The Nago has been...
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see the
Johnny. Where we go to.
Nago is all reliable.
All reliable.
We're taking in the most experienced character we've got, the one that we've really gotten results on.
Exactly.
Because I know he tried Sin, I know he played with Nago, with Johnny.
Yeah.
Primarily because he was bored. He wanted to experience something new. You know, it's always fun to try out a new character and kind of learn them.
That's fair enough. A lot of people.
Tourney results though.
The Nago has been what has been the breadwinner for him so far, and we'll see how it plays out in this first round of the winner's side of top 8.
Don't sleep on Leo, though, bro. Ooh.
Like, playing the
I'll never
Faust
forget the grand finals from last year.
against Latif.
Against Latif, yeah.
That was
insane.
wild.
That was so good.
It was incredible, and it really cemented himself as a fan favorite here in OCE. Everyone just loves, well, it kind of helps that we have like half a dozen Faust players here in Australia,
Yeah,
so they gravitate to the
He had a fan base straight away, basically.
The Faust crowd just kind of stick together.
The
and
Faust
like,
homies.
yeah.
We got some international rep coming down.
Let's go,
We got
yeah.
our hero coming down.
Absolutely. So we'll see.
Sure, we're going to get a
plays
button
out?
check that one, Drew.
I believe both players are just locking in, getting ready,
We're looking ready. They may be just waiting for the nod from
waiting for the
production.
signal to get ready to go.
So in the meantime, you're stuck with... Oh, never mind.
Perfect timing.
Yeah,
we're
perfect
ready to go. Getting into game number 1 of this Guilty Gear Strive top 8 at Battle Arena Melbourne 14.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
Mankind knew that they could not change society.
This
So instead of
could start with some
fighting on
fireworks.
The real question is, do we let the intros rock?
Looks like they are.
I feel
They're taking the
like
time,
the
just
stylist.
centering themselves.
Yes.
Get ready, because this could go the distance. That is for sure.
We need the dramatic tension, too. We need this build-up right now.
Absolutely. Two stylish players who's very oddly styled characters. I was gonna look at Nago's like got the style, but then I looked at
Oh,
Faust
he's
like,
got the drip.
yeah, we'll see.
He's got the drip. Both of them got the
Game
drip.
number 1. What is going to be the opening game? Just retreat.
Respect. Back off.
Very
and
much.
respect. Yeah.
Very much respect right off.
Oh! Okay, immediate burst.
Yeah. Oh, getting
Meteor's first pull? Okay.
You know, that's a good way to start off the set. It's
That-
like, all right, we're starting out with
That
meteors. but
feels bad when the Faust pulls meteors off. Oh my
Big.
god, 5H.
Massive counter hit,
Look at the
able to
damage.
spend. The blood is high,
Yo,
but doesn't
are we
matter. This
done?
could be dead.
We're done.
6H on the wall break.
That was such a fast first round. Okay, Blitzkrieg.
And that's kind of the dichotomy of this matchup. Yes, Faust can play very elusive, can be a bit of a nuisance, but once Nago is able to get a hold of this very paper-thin character, they explode the
you
cross-up
sweat.
mix.
You were sweating, man. You gotta love the overhead change on his...
Oh, the hammer made it at least safer than what it would have otherwise been,
Yeah,
whipping the
absolutely.
command throw. So really nice recognition there.
Looking for that big... Ooh,
Nice block.
Good defense. Now we got popped. Pulls up.
Gets hit with a high jump dust. Going to be going into
Easy,
the wheelchair
easy round
to secure
exchange,
the
too.
round.
We'll take that.
Trading back and forth.
And we're coming in with burst advantage, too, on this final round. That was a quick reversal from Leo.
Exactly. Very momentum heavy with this matchup, it seems, currently. So we'll see how this final round is going to go in this first game. Trading. Tries to get in there with a 6P. Does not work. Command throw is going to connect.
All right, you've got to hold this mix.
The multi-overhead.
Good defense.
Good.
Oh,
but the
we ate
last
the overhead.
hit. But it was the last hit to do
What?
the job.
Oh, bro.
Gets caught backdashing, I think that was.
Yeah, we scary. We had a bit of a, maybe a bit of a misinput with that fast RC cancel, but we have such a health lead. Doesn't really matter at this point. Gold burst.
Gold
Okay,
burst.
nah.
Scary situation.
They're gonna hold this. He's got plenty of
They're
resources.
saving up
The bomb! The bomb! Let's go!
Game number 1 goes to Leo, and it looked like Blitz was in a really good situation. Had the block on the reversal super.
Dude, the calculated
But the
push with
bomb
the super.
in the back.
Yeah, it was calculated. I'm gonna give credit to Leo and say that was calculated. He just wanted
It
to
was-
push Blitzkrieg
yeah.
as close as
Absolutely.
possible. Wow, what a 6-speed.
Nice
Okay.
6-speed. All right, push him to the corner. Steady pressure. Good use of the burst.
We gotta find a
But
way out of
again-
this corner though, man, because otherwise... Okay,
Nice, out of range. This Beyblade really putting in work here.
Okay.
Blitzkrieg really chopping down.
Leo running out of time.
Gets him. Yeah, close slash.
Yo, forget about 6-speed. We got
Yeah.
close slash.
That one reaches to the goddamn moon.
Nago close slash is actually insane.
Oh, the round
okay,
start,
the classic
DP.
round start from Nago.
It's so scary to try and contest for the round start against Nago because of how good so many of these options are.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
They
tries to
did make
press.
it easier to low check him, but it's still, it's,
And that is done. All right. Blitzkrieg,
Okay.
game on the board, even
That's right,
things
he's got a
back
little
up.
pop off. Leo having a little think about what happened.
But that's kind of the thing about this matchup. You opt
It's
into
very
that,
volatile.
playing as the Faust. You do recognize that once things start to go a little bit awry, you do not have many opportunities to make mistakes. Gets him with the thrust, able to get the goal swing. Man, is the big
Oh,
man.
man.
Yeah, big pickup here.
Yeah, full combo here. Super? Nah.
Nah,
You may have been
maybe a
actually
little bit
high
too
for
high.
that. Yeah.
Would have been a little bit of an awkward
Yo,
try to get there.
what a backdash. That was blocked.
Super PRC. And able to finish it off.
Wow, we
with
didn't
the
even need a
RC
PRC. That was just to make absolutely sure that we were able to finish this man off. All right.
They're able to rewrite the ship.
Good block.
Going up high, just avoiding all of
that
the
time,
bonus
close slash, we didn't get caught that time.
Staying real high out of the range.
Oh, mini homie?
The lad coming on through, the first sighting of the mini lad.
Bro, okay,
all right, we get another.
This is not a good situation.
Go, my son, hold down the neutral.
Yeah, Leo's getting away with Mario Party item time, man.
Sometimes you just get the better items. Sets up the command throw,
what
snip,
a setup.
What's the next one? And the instant overhead now, for JK.
What?
He tries to get a reset.
No way.
Stays out of range, but never mind. Beyblade chases him down.
Blitzkrieg holding on by the skin of his teeth.
Oh, tried
the
to
empty
out
throw.
But the empty throw manages to get it.
The empty throw. Okay, Leo is up 2-1.
What?
As expected, this has been an explosive match.
Exactly.
Yo!
And it's kind of what we expect. Probably just a bit of an icing. Just take a bit of a break.
Surely we're icy. We're not.
Leo just looked over and was like, really?
Yeah,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're not. Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Okay. We were talking about sweaty matches, man. The man's feeling the heat right now.
Whoa!
Hey! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's right. Talk to him. Let him know what's up. Let him know what's up.
We've been watching we were watching the grand final of Tekken 4 and Chanel taking off the jacket, taking off all the additional clothing.
Let's go. We got a little chest. We serious right now.
All right,
we're serious right now. We hanging free.
These players are ready for this. Getting into this next game, Blitzkrieg just taking the time.
We are ready. We are ready.
This is
There's
the
nothing holding us back.
World Tour Gold level event.
A Battle Arena Melbourne 14. Wow. It's a pleasure.
And this is only the start.
This is only the start.
This is only the beginning. This is only the first set.
Okay, Leo with the right start rather. A strong start. Got burst already.
Yeah, okay. Went back to full screen. Just trying. Oh, and again that anti-air close slash working out for Blitz, but gets caught out trying to.
Nice backdash.
The 6P in there.
Yeah, just
nice delay on the air momentum using the jump dust. Just trading back and forth, trying to find that right opening. Gets the knockdown.
Wow, that's a serious amount of damage already done to Leo.
Gets away from that hammer, but gets caught with the jump in. This is going to be a big conversion here for. But Leo doesn't end up getting more out of it.
That was actually a beautiful block. That left right mix is so nasty.
So scary. Especially, once you see the Scarecrow in the corner, he's like, which way am I dying? But the nice block on the YRC.
Nice.
Really a good call out on the defensive option there for Blitzkrieg. A very deep hitting J2K. Able to deal with it though.
All right.
Just charging up this, charging it up.
3 back-to-back thrusts.
So what are you going to do from that range? Nice.
No.
The lad's coming on through. Has to hold it.
We had the 6B there. We couldn't let Leo continue to get away with that. There's no way.
Nice super PRC to get a toss. Goes to the same side. Keeps it simple. Goes to the cross-up mix.
Okay.
What's the next?
And it's
just gets sniped from downtown.
Saved by the hammer, man.
Sometimes those hammers doing God's work. Nice 6P.
We should be able to. No.
Never mind. It goes to the other side. The lad's coming through. Gets picked up.
Got saved. One more hit. Leo just needs one more.
One more. Wait, they have a cut. Never mind.
Was that a WA I heard?
I'm not sure.
No.
One more round needed for Leo to lock himself a spot in winners finals.
That's
nice
huge.
pickup.
No!
Does he get the pickup?
That was unfortunate. That was a huge drop from Blitzkrieg's side. He could have milked that situation.
But now they have to deal with the pressure that Leo is trying to do.
Are you serious?
The reversal throw works out.
We're not respecting.
Trying to get the dust in there. Does not work.
We're not respecting anything from both sides. We are just vibe checking right now, back to back.
Baits at the 6P, never punish.
Yeah, we let that rock.
Next.
Yeah, we let that rock. Let's get the funny super
From that
in.
range, yes.
Let's get the funny super in.
Pull pose. One more opening, really, from. Oh, gets you with the hammer. Tries to get there.
This is huge, but he's got to
Has
respect
to get
the
out of the
ball.
way from the bomb. The gold burst does connect.
This is anybody's game right now.
Toss him. Doesn't kill him.
OTG. Blitzkrieg.
Let's go. We're going to a final game.
2-2.
The clothes were holding him back. The clothes were holding him back.
The clothes were holding him back.
All right,
He was
going
rock
to.
man. He had the training weights on with that suit. See, I told you, bro, he was dressed too much for the occasion.
Exactly. Ooh, and we saw the start of sick bay, but just got blown up by the jump dust. But already,
Oh yeah, now
again,
media burst on. You have to.
I like the burst. Managed to keep into the corner. 6P on
Oh
the
man,
thrust.
Blitz is in. He's
He's
got
in.
control. The momentum is
He's
insane.
vibing. They should be able to get the kill from this. Sets up a final round needed for Blitzkrieg to win this one.
Blitzkrieg in a beautiful position here. Leo's got to dig deep and find the right response. How do we deal with this madman?
The JJK, nice
Kroll.
crawl underneath the far slash.
You love Kroll. Kroll fans.
It
Let me
works
know.
out again.
Kroll
Sends the lad.
fans.
Hold down the neutral.
Fair and balanced, bro.
Whoa. Scary situation. Just holding that thrust.
Still happy to throw out the thrust despite the back-to-back 6Ps from Blitz.
From max range, it can be a little bit
It's
tough
tricky.
to deal with, and especially when
Wow,
with the
this
changing
is
to the
back.
timing. Thanks to the charge, but stuck in the corner. Super Bear, see if he gets
What?
thrown out of it.
Yeah, it was just mistimed.
no,
Okay,
the
good back
dust.
throw.
Back throw in the corner.
And Blitz is in trouble here. We've got too high
Gets
clutch.
caught back
Go
dash.
crazy.
He's able to combo.
Nice. Going down to the final game, final round in our first game of the top 8.
This is incredible. And what a pickup. The setup from Hammer. Caught the backdash and combos through with it.
Yeah,
Final game.
close. Ooh, okay,
Nice
strong
opening.
start
Good
from
pickup.
Leo.
That's chance.
Strong start.
Bring him up in the corner. The
Oh,
counter
no.
hit 2H.
Okay, Leo kind of running away with it right now. Blitzkrieg's
The
got to
run-up
find a way
throw.
out of this pressure.
Does have burst. But what is going to be the problem to deal with? Deals with it, but
Nice
6P.
Okay. Not going to catch me on those thrusts.
Nice backdash. Just call out on the attempted command
Slices
throw.
the kill. Here we go.
Gets him with the tap
The
dance.
dash!
Short
And this
hit
could
from
be
this.
it.
There's no burst.
This could be it.
And then he's going to do it.
Blitzkrieg takes the first game.
And he's popping
He
off.
is popping off.
The Australian crowd is absolutely loving it. Blitzkrieg,
What an upset.
what a way
What
to start
an
off.
upset.
What a way to start off the top 8 here at Guilty for Guilty
Wow.
Gear Strive at Battle Arena Melbourne.
Told you don't sleep on these Aussies, man.
Hey, we got killers.
We got
We
killers.
got killers.
We got killers.
We tried to warn you,
We tried to warn you.
but that
That was
is-
such a close game,
That was
man.
so close. It was only just a few interactions here or there that were the difference at the end. And that's not the end of Leo. Leo will still survive on the lower bracket.
And you know he's going to be cooking on the lower end of the bracket.
absolutely.
That,
Leo,
that's not a guaranteed like
absolutely.
that was just a little hiccup in Leo's game plan. But Blitz has got to be feeling good about that one.
Absolutely. We are going to be shortly moving over to the stage to introduce our next game, but we
match.
are going to be seeing more of our international talent.
All right.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Beautiful. How about that? Blitz, put your shirt on. Please. Ridiculous. Good start to the event. Love to see it. But next up, we're going to be coming up. He's got too many events in Australia at this point. We've got Action 24, Floating Point, other events, too many online brackets. First up, let's introduce LRE Akame, our favorite Milia. Love to see it all dressed up. This is what it's about. And our lovely friend from Japan, Tyurara, has already won Grand Blue, looking to take out Strive. This is what it's about. Shout outs to both of these guys. Let's get some Guilty Gear going. Good luck, gamers.
All right. You heard it.
Yo, banger after banger.
Exactly. We heard the accolades. Akame,
for real.
kind of just, when Blitzkrieg isn't winning everything, it's Akame.
It's Akame.
It's usually
Yeah.
one or the other who are winning the majority of things, online, offline.
Big fan of
Blitzkrieg
Milia.
takes care of Victoria, Akame takes care of New South Wales.
Yeah. The Milia.
You can't go anywhere, really, without running into one of these demons.
So you ready to see some cooked Amelia? Amelia, rather.
Amelia?
Because that is going to be what's on the menu right now.
Akame's Milia is one of the most scariest things I've ever fought in this game. It is just
block.
You just gotta block it.
No, just block it, bro.
Just block the mix.
It's not a big deal.
It's just that simple. Just choose correctly.
Just
Just choose correctly
block.
100%
Don't
of the
worry
time,
about it.
and
Just
you'll
block.
be fine.
You'll be fine.
Well, on the other
doesn't
side,
need to be touched up at all. Don't worry.
it's fine. Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got Tyurara, already mentioned, taking out the Grand Blue top 8 here at Arena
He
Melbourne
was
14.
cooking with the low Wayne.
Ooh. Well, you're having a grand old time because it's on the low Wayne.
Listen, I ain't gonna gush right now, but maybe later. Maybe later. Right now, we got some strive to focus on.
Exactly, and
And
they
he's
are
cooking
going to be
on the
doing
Kai.
button check to start things up.
Tyurara, the big fan of the OG
Big
button
fan
check.
of the button check.
Just make sure everything is working correctly.
Hell yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, just make sure that everything. You can be.
You don't want to
can
give
be
any
sure.
free wins.
You can be sure that things are working, but you want to try it in game to be triple,
Is the connection good?
quadruple sure. Exactly. And if these are the characters we are going to be seeing, the Kai and the Milia. Ooh,
How
this
do
is
we
going to be
feel
fun.
about this matchup, though? I mean, he has a DP, but it's pretty slow, right? So I
Yeah.
feel like it's very baitable.
Oh, actually, it is.
Oh, wait a second.
Maybe
Hold on
going
now.
to be
We're on
the Sin. Oh, Akame looked at that. I was like, oh.
He's like, oh no.
Probably
Akame,
was probably preparing for the Kai.
Yeah.
Sees the Sin. Was like, but
All right,
that's the thing.
all
Tyurara
right.
does have both these characters at a
On lock.
very high level, and just cycles between the two depending on the matchup. Probably feels that the Sin just has a few extra tools or just a few things here or there which are better for
suited
dealing
for this matchup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
Well, a
The
much
Akame.
better DP this time around. Oh, strong start from Akame. Hold on.
And a very early burst, and the DP already being shown here from Tyurara.
Okay. Okay.
Able to get a counter hit, big pickup. Akame able to go from coast to coast, goes for the crossover in the corner, doesn't
Nah,
get it.
there it is.
And that is
There
going to be
it is.
a pickup
Godlike
from
DP.
just a DP into a full combo conversion
We'll
through
take
the
that
wall.
positive advantage. We'll take that.
Exactly. What's going to be the setup? Never mind. Goes over the top. Just going to throw him into the corner.
Oh man, we're in a bad position here.
The best does come out. Keeps it safe.
Oh!
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Again, keeping it safe with the use of the RC.
Falling buttons will do the trick.
Akame.
Unfortunate drop.
A bit of an odd spacing. Doesn't get the full pickup. Tries to use the cloud to get in
We
there.
are sending these DPs. We don't.
Good chase
The
down.
chase.
Good chase down
That
with the
chase
air
was
throw.
insane.
Incredible.
This is such an interesting thing to see because Akame's Milia is absolutely cracked.
Exactly.
And it's so difficult to lock this character down in general. And seeing Tyurara come at it with so many DPs just controlling the airspace, covering it with RC. Look at the damage. You
That
only
is
need
another thing.
you
Yeah.
only need 2 or 3 openings on this
Nice
character to
use
put
of
her
the
down,
shield,
right?
but doesn't get much out of it. Sees you running
Okay,
on
here we
through,
go.
just going to put out a butter.
Here we go. This is what we needed.
The YRC
YRC,
still
get
doesn't
off
connect.
me.
They went really high to maybe try and avoid that. Does not work out. In a bit of a rough spot. Doesn't
Kame in a
have a
very
lot
rough
to work
spot
with.
here.
Starts to hold that. Never mind. Able to get a good pickup.
Sure,
Exit
reverse.
repel.
No, Tyurara holding it. Oh!
RC. Nice
Yeah,
hand
nice
throw.
hand throw. Hold on, we're still in this. The
Never
chip!
mind. It might have been Chip.
The
Akame
chip!
realized it. They had the safe jump set up. They
Yeah, Akame
recognized
knew.
it.
Akame knew. I just needed the FD. I would have had it. Okay, just a little ice.
Yeah,
Just a little
take
ice
the time.
applied to the wound. Give us some time.
They had the right decision.
They had the right decision.
It's just
They had
that
to
little
read.
bit extra. They just need that little bit extra to hold on to that FD, but it's good that they recognize that they're making the right decisions on their offense. It's just a matter of just like shoring up some of these little areas where
Bro,
Tyurara
are
is
you
just
serious?
getting away.
Are you serious?
The air throw.
We are actually disrespectful at this point with this amount of DPs coming out.
And honestly, like traditionally, when we look at Akame versus Blitzkrieg, whenever Blitzkrieg is consistently beating Akame, it's with air throws. But this pressure is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, back-to-back overheads too. Very unexpected. Very unexpected.
Yeah, and the Milia,
Okay, nice.
very rough on the defense. So once
This is
they're
what we
put
needed.
into a bit of a rough spot, can struggle a little bit. But when they're on offensive, let's see what they can do. And we get the pickup, gets them into the wall.
Oh man, Akame needed this.
Yeah,
This is a great situation. We'll get a lot
Goes
of
over
our
the
first
top.
back. No way.
Hit out of it.
Close slash starter too. This is gonna hurt
Oh,
so
this is going to
much.
hurt so much. And it's going to be hard knockdown.
Again, Milia, great offense. Same
Bugger all
pain
defense.
as Chip. You get opened up once,
Ugh.
twice.
What's the mix? The winger.
No,
They have meter to keep it safe at least. Never mind, just get
Are
thrown.
you serious? We're looking for the burst.
Never mind, just turn it off.
Oh
Go
my
for the
God!
beat.
Yo, you cannot get past Tyurara.
Absolutely incredible. Just,
Was so on point.
what was the decision you could make there?
Nothing.
Because
That was checkmate.
the only time you had the chance to burst was as that wild assault was coming.
That was it.
But
That
as soon
was
as that
it.
connects,
You're done.
it is like lights out.
Okay. Akame, okay, we didn't take much time to think about that. We're just going straight into it.
Game number
Last
3,
chance.
Akame still alive and definitely has what it
Nice.
takes.
Oh,
It's taking a
my
good game, but right now Tyurara is really just rolling with the momentum that they have right now. And
What
again,
an
the
air throw. Yo, Tyurara.
So good. Just the
Yo, this man cannot be stopped. Tyurara is insane.
It sets up a match
Okay,
point.
okay.
Of a
Akame's
single
got
hit
one last
confirmed.
chance. I'm an Akame believer. We can get something on the
Alright,
board.
gets the knockdown.
We can make
It
some
blocks the
magic
mix.
happen right now.
But doesn't matter if they're blocking the mix. What can you do? You can't open this man up.
Oh, nice.
But it
Okay.
could-
Oh, the burst immediately. Respect it. Here we go. Here we
What's
go. We
it
got
gonna
a
be?
chance.
Get slowed. Nice. Gets the
Knocked
opening.
out.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, misinput.
Another air throw.
That was a misinput for sure.
Gets hit.
Huge opening, immediate super. We saw this in Rambling, by the way. A lot of these one hits into
Single hit
supers.
confirms into
the
supers.
fundamentals, man, transferring over from game to
Absolutely.
game. This is why we're a multi-game champ.
And just catches him. Gets him low. Just once again
One
out of the
last
corner. Nice 6P.
Nice. This is huge. Okay.
Uses
Akame.
the Artemis combos.
No!
Never mind. Doesn't get it. Gets him into
Yo!
the corner. Nice. With
Hold up.
the late button.
Wow,
To the
nice
corner.
block.
The YRC.
Got to think about burst.
Okay, gold burst
Okay.
has to make the most out of this. Gets tagged, but it's not enough. The goal!
Oh
And the DP
my God,
works out.
Tyurara! The clean 3-0. Akame had his moments, but unfortunately was just not able to capitalize enough.
Exactly. Maybe a bit of stage nerves.
Yeah.
A little bit uncharacteristic with some of
Wow.
those drops there from Akame, but they're still alive. They do have a chance to make it
Wow.
back to the grand finals, but it is going to be a
It's
tough
gonna be-
ask.
Yeah, because I mean, the loser side is not an easy task right
There
now.
are
either,
no
man.
slouches down there.
No,
We've got
it's a full top 8. There's no freebies.
it is
There's no
going to be a rough
freebies.
way. But yeah, Tyurara, we saw how
many
dominant.
DPs? This should have been a DP counter. How many times did we successfully get away with it too? Almost all of them.
Yeah.
Almost all
That's
of them.
that's the thing about the Sin DP. It's like if there's meter, if there's stamina, you kind of have to give it a little bit of respect. But yeah, that is going to be a rough one. Tyurara moving on through as we are going to head over to the stage to introduce our next game.
That's right.
Welcome back, everyone. Tyurara showing us why he's an absolute powerhouse from Japan. Absolutely nut stars, hit confirms, all the goods coming out from that. Love to see it. Next up, we've got an absolute tragic game down into the losers. Both two beautiful friends from New South Wales. So first up, can I call out our OHN 17 champion, Tweed Saf! Love to see it, love to see it. And obviously, their friend, MetallicCake, Eno, the best Australian placing player from BAM 13! Went game 5 with Blitz, who just beat Leo. This should be a lovely game. Good luck, my friends.
Okay, this match in particular, I'm excited for.
There is like these two have a bit of history.
Eno versus Bridget.
And MetallicCake, inarguably one of the most consistent players throughout this region.
If there's, when you're talking about the top 3 in terms of consistency and how much they cook, it would be Blitzkrieg, Akame, MetallicCake.
Exactly. Those three are always in the conversation. It's very hard to look past them for like the conversation when it comes to just the best players in the region.
Yeah,
Sam
absolutely.
as well. On their best day, she can cook absolutely everyone. It is so scary
Her
watching them
Bridget is
cook up
kind of
with
nasty. I ain't gonna lie, she's kind of nasty, bro.
Yeah, and these two used to play Eno. Well, Saf used to play Eno, so they have.
Well, yeah, she would know the shenanigans.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously,
She's
there's been a
very
lot of
aware.
changes from patch to patch.
Exactly, but
core fundamentals, she has a deep understanding.
exactly.
So Metallic has really got to pull all of the grime that he's found in the lab to make it work, you know, and catch Saf off guard as much as possible.
And Metallic is just
he's a heavy labber, though, too,
endlessly grinding in the lab.
Yeah.
Just looking for all those grimy setups, all those quick RC cancels into like whatever mix you want to see.
It's not just combos or setups, it's specific interactions that he's labbing out.
Exactly.
He does not want to get caught off guard.
When it comes to Eno, like the character, the two people I look to when it comes to combos, just like the theory and just how to play the character, it's Daruino and MetallicCake. Those two got me to want to play the character way more. They make
MetallicCake is a huge Daruino fan, bro.
And
you know,
which
makes sense, right? Which makes sense.
They're absolutely nuts with the character, and the character is so goddamn stylish, and we'll see how this one plays out. It's going to be a fun one. Are we getting into a button check?
Yeah, maybe a button check. Let's have a look.
We'll have a look, but
I don't know.
the Bridget up against the Eno. Oh, no. Looks like we're getting right into it.
No, we're going into it.
No need for the button check. We are getting into it. Game
Strong
one.
start from Saf here.
And
Nice
the fact
deflect shield. I like that, but unfortunately, Saf found her way right back in there.
that's the scary thing. It's a lot of that.
God.
A lot of the similar high-low mix that the Eno does have, but the engagement range from the Bridget can be so much higher.
Ooh, good tech.
Text, that's like the corner, just running them in. And that's the thing.
Wow,
It kicks out my heart
7 golden letters,
into
man.
just the leap. You can, if you have meter, you can send that with the band, and you don't need to really worry too much because you can keep that safe. Nice. Trying to mix them up, trying to find that one opening. But Metallic trying to just find anything,
Good just block.
any opportunity to get started. But
Oh, man.
Sam able to get a
Surely
full
we
pick up.
burst. No, he held.
Unfortunate drop. Able to stop him on the way in or on the way out.
Oh, wow.
Whichever
okay,
you would
we
like
are
to
running
call
out
it.
of time here. Saf is absolutely running away with this first game.
Gets over the top of the 2K.
No burst?
There it is, right at the very
That
end.
was so late,
The
Metallic.
HCL, kickstart,
Oh, yo.
kicks him out of the air. Tries to
Hold
go
on.
for the fuzzy.
Yo.
What? Corner.
Yo, we accidentally walked out of the corner for that one. We'll take that unintentional mix.
Drop down, JK.
Oh, dude, that thing is
Nice check.
Stuff the stroke, the big tree.
And what a strong start here from Sam.
Yeah,
and we
Sam-
saw, as soon as Metallic was starting to get things rolling, the deflect shield, really good at creating that space against Eno. And at that point, they have,
Deflect shield is critical.
they have to really work to try and get their way back in. They have to commit. They have to make very strong commitments to try and make their way in. But
Yeah,
Sap just not letting them. Wow, counter hit
Which is
to
funny
an
because
immediate burst.
Deflect Shield versus Bridget and Eno is a very strong tool, right? Here we go. MetallicCake is woken up. We're getting some action on the board.
Oh, nice. Gets him. Gets the opening. No burst.
No
Think you
burst.
like
Yes,
to hear from Sap.
yeah.
Positive bonus. Tries the anti-air with the jab.
Oh my, okay.
Oh, God.
RC, no, a bit of a drop.
Never mind.
Good tech.
Good tech on the throw.
We have so much meter to work with here too. Wow, we're just keeping it simple.
And the fact that these two have played against each other quite a lot in the past.
They know each other's habits.
Exactly. They are playing several levels deep already. Unfortunately, able to switch him into the corner, but back out and back into it again. Gets caught back
No
dashing.
way. Still alive.
Says, well,
Good
good
deflect
use of
shield.
deflect shield. Able to get the pick up.
5-8.
Doesn't have the meter just yet. Gets it at the end.
We went for the kill there. It just wasn't
Not enough. Hot
yeah, we gotta
wheels.
hold that. We gotta hold that.
The DP on the
My
crusher.
God, that was well played from Saf. That was the right call.
Metallic tried to invest the last little bit to try and get the kill, but it was not enough.
Oh,
DP
big
gets
punish.
baited out.
Big punish opportunity here.
Nice.
Yeah, Metallic's
RC.
milking this.
Water shot extension. Gonna carry him
Look
through.
at the damage.
Exactly.
Look at the damage.
Oh, IB, nothing from it. Still has to be very cautious. You see an Eno with meter, you have to be worried. What is it? It's going to be low. Into the wall you
surely
go.
we don't. Yeah, I don't know. We
And
didn't
the
even
wall
get a
break.
chance to burst. I was about to say,
The wall
we
back
get a
damage.
perfect on board too. We want to trade that back a little bit.
Love to see it. Nice. Jab out of the air. Good patience, trying to find the way in. Gets tagged low, doesn't have more to do with it. Has to hold the guard crush, but nice tag out of the air, but doesn't get much more
Yeah,
out of it.
MetallicCake has woken up.
Gets caught low. Again, just tag on
Nice
the low.
deflect shield.
Went for just the
Wow,
light stroke,
almost
but
got the punish there. Just out of range, unfortunately.
has to hold on. Like shield. All right, nice, gets the pick up.
Yo!
Goes from coast to coast. Gets caught backdashing.
Oh, that could
Oh,
what a
DP!
bait! MetallicCake!
What a call out. That was a commitment.
That was a beautiful, beautiful.
Because MetallicCake knew exactly the tool that Saf was going to be using in that one moment. Goes for the return. Trip with the yo-yo. Does not bait out the option.
Yo. Okay, hold on.
Burst. Early burst.
We'll take that.
Unsteady. Yeah.
We'll take that, though. That's a victory. Saf fighting back.
Gets caught out the air. We should be able to get a good pickup from this. Goes into the wall.
Bridget momentum is looking clean now.
Nice. Sending Roger. Get that hard knockdown. Look at the damage.
We'll get some of that burst bar back, too. It's exactly what we need.
Looking good. She goes high. Nice. Tech on the throw. Good back dash.
I like the back dash from both sides. We weren't getting caught on the counter punch there.
Good use of the shield. Tries his heavy stroke. Gets the knockdown. And now it's party time here for Eno.
I thought that crossed up for a second.
Wait.
Chase that down.
Again, trying to chase it down. And that's why the shield has been so useful for both these players. What? It doesn't work out. The yo-yo coming back ate up the shield.
Oh my god. Okay. That was unfortunate. Just not ready. He's expecting the pushback. I would have expected to. I got clocked there. Not gonna lie.
The air-to-air button. And that is one thing that Bridget does have over Eno. The longer range buttons, especially the horizontal range, able to clip them in the air in so many of these situations. And the 2P into the extension.
Okay,
Carry the bop.
Yeah, I feel like Eno
has the meter. Yep.
Eno definitely has to work harder to get in the start.
Exactly.
But just as deadly. High-low mix. Oh!
Doesn't
not able to read the DP that time.
Drops the combo.
Big drop, though.
The return swing. And does catch Metallic off guard. Big pickup. Does get the confirm into the wall.
Okay.
Wild Assault to get that hard knockdown.
But we have meter to work with. We can definitely have a robbery right now. MetallicCake can't bring this back. Ooh.
Gets caught high. There's no fall for it.
Okay. We're hanging in there.
But the 6P on the attempted jump slash.
Well played from Saf. Going up 2-1. One more game to go. MetallicCake has to dig in deep.
Yeah, take a minute. And honestly, when I saw these two fighting each other.
Whoa, what?
On the lower bracket, I'm just like, this is like come on, buddy.
Wait a second, hold on.
In any other tournament, these two would be like winners top 8.
Yeah, nah.
But the fact that we're seeing these two in losers round 1 of top 8, one of these two is not making it any further than the tournament.
It just goes to show how stacked the bracket was.
Exactly.
The fact that these two are in losers round. Yeah, nah, we were checking out the Nago and the Soul there. MetallicCake just trolling us at that point, man.
Don't worry, Saf's trolling us on the camera, so it's all good. She's just having some fun with it. All right, getting back into it. Game number 4. Saf on the Bridget, MetallicCake on the Eno. Definitely the best representatives of these characters in our region.
Absolutely.
And definitely among the best, I would say, in the world.
Ooh, nice.
We haven't really seen that throughout this set so far, the delayed
haven't had a chance to really get it going. Really. Once Bridget gets going, you just kind of lock it.
And again, we see it twice.
Okay,
Gold, the fuzzy, you gotta deal. It's hard to deal
Metallic locked in.
Ooh, just the raw low.
Yeah, caught the buffer there, was looking to react.
And we got a pick up, doesn't get the full conversion.
Didn't believe in the check.
HCL gets stopped by the yo-yo.
We still have plenty of attention to work. We gotta make something happen.
What? That traded. What?
Just shot him.
Sure.
Just shot him.
That's the thing, it's like, especially MetallicCake, can play that long range game. Hit that meter, they can fire off those HCLs, fire off landed Western scales.
Oh my god, the dive kicks are doing work.
Nice, it's in the throw, but throws him out of the corner, it doesn't matter.
Imagine.
Went for a safe jump, but didn't commit.
Yeah, we almost had the block there. Nice throw from Saf, maintaining pressure and momentum in the corner. We gotta get down! Get off me!
Sometimes you just gotta show the reversal option. Gets him with the low, set him up.
Metallic is one more hit away from evening up the set, taking the final game.
God crush, and the Wild Assault catches him out, and we go to a final game.
That was a convincing win.
Very, very convincing. The little bit of time Metallic took between those games definitely seemed to make the difference here. We go into a final game between these two.
A good block from Saf that time, not getting clipped on those flying in overheads. Ooh, yeah, media pressure. We do not want to hold any Bridget pressure right now.
Exactly. Nice.
Good tag.
Take on the run-up throw. Tries to get him low. Doesn't work out. Uses the Wild Assault just to set up the yo-yo. Forces an opening. Oh, that's not what you want.
Yeah, we pushed that a bit too far.
Oh, catches the chase.
This is going to be a wall splat. No, not a wall splat.
Didn't have the meter to really extend from that, but just happy to have them. Corner positioning. Gets caught with the second hit.
We didn't punish. Dude, we didn't punish.
Oh, this shield.
My god. Okay.
Okay.
We are just throwing resources down the toilet, but it doesn't matter as long as it keeps us alive. MetallicCake.
Good shimmy. No. This is going to hurt. As the meter to extend it, she'll be able to get him from coast to coast.
Huge damage. Look at that.
Gonna have the Wild Assault on the wall break. There's a hard knockdown.
Metallic doesn't have much resources to work with.
Shield.
He will have
Just the wake up.
wake up.
Doesn't get the connection.
The drops.
The dives. We got dive kicks.
Serious?
We got dive kicks.
Are
Don't you worry.
serious? Metallic on set point. We have burst. We've got life left in us.
Nice jab.
Nice
With the jab.
Chase it down. Saf on the rope.
Nice. Puts him into the wall. The
Yeah,
Wild
hard
Assault.
knockdown.
Get the hard knockdown. What is going to be the setup? It's going to go high. The jump
Bro,
dance.
that
It's going
is
to get a
so
full pickup. Let's get the full
look at the
conversion.
drop.
It goes high again.
We have enough for super. Is it going to kill?
Is it going to kill?
Yes! Saf takes the set.
Metallic takes it.
Saf, what am I saying?
Saf is out.
gone. MetallicCake. Dude, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What a convincing way to move on in the bracket here.
They got me so frazzled I said the wrong name, bro. That's embarrassing.
that. What a set.
MetallicCake.
Absolutely incredible set between
Dude.
two incredible players.
Two incredible players. Shout out to Saf. Unfortunately, their run ends here. But by far the best Bridget player we have in the region.
And definitely
And they did amazing. That was
absolutely
so close.
putting on an incredible show here at Battle Arena Melbourne 14. But there's still so much more left to go.
Wow.
It has just been going from banger to banger, and we are not going to stop there. I do believe we are going to be moving on to the stage to introduce our next match.
What a set. Shout out to Chumbers, bringing it back. Love to see it. Lots of Guilty Gear. Absolutely killer set so far. Coming up next, we've got a rematch from OHN 17. First up, I'm going to have to call our Southern Cross-Up champion from last year, Ellery Thommo! And our beautiful friend, they can't help themselves, swap between Faust, May, whatever they feel like on the day, Sendo Savage Crew, Wumbofuze! Now, Wumbo may have taken it out last time, but if anyone remembers, there was just a couple trumpets thrown in that set, so we'll see how this goes. Good luck, guys.
Alrighty.
My boy's up there, but I can't be biased. No, I can't. I gotta be professional.
You can be biased and professional. That is definitely true. As like that little commentary tip. You do not have to remove bias as long as it doesn't negatively affect how you commentate. It shows.
Maybe. We'll have a discussion about that post-tourney. We're trying to work out the kinks on that one.
Exactly.
But this one's going to be good. So here's a question for me, at least. Wumbo, the well-known Faust player. Yep. Exactly. What is he going to play? Is he going to stick with the May? Is he going to commit to the Faust?
That's
always
the question when it comes to Wumbo.
With Wumbofuze, right? That is always the question. I feel like
it does. A lot of the time, it does come down to matchup preferences. Like, oh, I like the Faust into this. I like the May into this. And Thommo on the bike, and we'll see what's going to be brought out.
Oh, he went the Faust. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. Australian representing Faust.
We are
the best Faust in our region.
Weirdly
without
enough,
a doubt.
We are a Faust of the Potemkin region.
Which is kind of weird. It's
weird.
kind of weird. Let's get into it. Oh, no, never mind. Check.
Baited. Got him.
I got baited hard.
They got into that way too quickly for that to not be a button check. But yes, Wumbo.
No, we're taking it easy.
Wumbo qualifying at the very end of the top 32 with an absolute nail-biter with Geofield.
Yeah, it really was. That was anyone's game.
Exactly.
Big shout out to G-Field, by the way. That was a fantastic set.
On the Johnny?
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. Wumbofuze on the Faust. Thommo on the Biken. We have a lot of character specialists just making it to this top 8. We have the best of this character in this region.
You know what's nice about this region is that generally we are kind of oddball choices. We do have a lot of character specialists.
We do have a lot of character specialists, and pretty much all of them are making it to this top 8. So, good for us. We'll see how this one plays out.
Fight for our lives here now.
Exactly. This is loser's bracket. The loser gets 7th, the winner moves on.
Oh, got caught. Another Meteor.
Oh, Meteors.
Bro, what is the Faust luck today between Leo earlier in the set and now one
Mini
Faust?
What
Yo,
is that?
someone's rigged the item pools.
Check the RNG.
He's going to get 5 trumpets in a row now at this point.
When he needs it the most, it's just going to be food and bananas.
All right, immediate burst. We do not want to hold that pressure. Don't want to take that damage. That was going to be insane.
Bringing it back to full screen. And this is honestly one of the things that I feel like Wumbo prefers about this matchup for the Faust is that he does have some of the longer range tools to really kind of be a nuisance to Biken.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, the bomb
God,
combo. That was a ton of damage.
Trumpet and the lad. Hold all that.
Nah, good block that time.
God
Full
crush. Ooh. Just stay pressure.
Ooh,
Nice.
the
Use the parry. Gets caught back up here with the 2D.
Didn't wake up a super there. YRC, get off me. Tried to chase with the mix. We're safe.
Does punish.
Wow, we need one more hit here. Just one more 2.
The nice 6P on the
nice
jump in.
6P. Yeah, no more jump-ins. First round to Wumbo.
Good start here for Wumbo. Looking very, very clean so far.
Oh, yo.
Thommo taking a little bit to get adjusted to the pace.
To the Faust. It's difficult, man. Like, Faust is not an easy character to play against, especially another Meteor.
Meteor.
Wow, what is this?
I swear. Oh,
nice jump.
Yeah, good jump.
Yeah, get out of that
tank
tank,
grab. Nice, safe jump.
Oh, boy, you gotta hold this.
Cross which way are we going? Nice use of the burst. Don't want to do that any longer than you have to. Wumbo does have some meter to walk with. Another set.
Meteor save.
Meteor!
Oh! It actually connected. The tracking on that is generally garbage, man.
The air throw. What?
Oh my God.
We got combos.
Yo, this is actual Marty Party. Man got shot.
What on earth are we doing?
Okay.
We got bombs and explosions. We're setting off all the fireworks.
Ooh. Wow, that whiff on both sides.
Hammer coming on through.
Little homie,
cool.
help me.
You got a hit on me, but deal with my friend. Nice jump in. What's the mix? Goes for the retreating.
The jump back to Zanzu was actually disgusting. Look at the damage.
This is huge. Faust, one of those characters that doesn't take a hit very well.
Ooh, good backdash.
Yeah, gets over the top of J8 or 2H.
Oh, the bait.
Whiffs it. Does have the meter. Keep it safe. Doesn't matter. The JD was coming out already.
Okay, burst. That's the last thing for Thommo. We got a bomb in play. Gotta hold that.
Tries to keep him locked down. Does not work out. Goes over the top.
Wow,
good use of parry, but it was long range, so it wasn't the full conversion of it.
Didn't convert.
Last ditch effort. It's tagged. Crawls underneath. Kabari and everything the conversion.
Bro, how close was that?
The fast slash Kabari and the crawl. Right underneath.
The crawl is busted, and that actually makes the biking matchup so painful. So painful.
Yeah.
Faust is just underneath it all.
Exactly. Man. What a game one between these two. Try to stay at long range. Oh, the bomb. Okay. Plus frames.
Yeah, hold that.
Nice, gets tagged by the Azanza, but doesn't matter because the hammer is coming on through.
Stuff that run up close slash too. Thommo's got to be feeling good about that.
That's the thing, you try and use a 2H or some kind of advancing move to try and stop them from just continuously crawling.
Nice.
But does it not matter. Nice, able to get the pickup.
Here.
Not going to invest the burst. Yeah, it doesn't have the meter, doesn't have the resources, and doesn't have the positioning to try and get a hard knockdown, but happy to crawl at the full screen.
Man.
Mini-Faust is going to bloody Narnia at this point.
Yeah, he's going to do nothing at this point. Oh man, we're not dead.
Not dead yet. Scary situation, it's a hard knockdown. What's the mix? It's just...
The delayed 2H, that was tricky.
2H, yeah.
Yeah, that was tricky. I like the mind game there.
You gave him a little bit too much time to think about what could happen instead of what was happening.
Media
and
burst.
again, Mini-Faust coming through. The RNG for Wumbo.
Oh, the banana.
Look at tagged by this
no
shot.
Just raw 6H, like directly in front of you.
Sure.
Just eat this overhead. Hold this overhead, bro.
The J2K manages to get a good counter hit.
Nice.
Able to get a pickup with
decent amount. We got the court.
Maybe expecting a different option.
Arm.
A lot of meter on both sides. Goes to the command throw because it was covered.
Oh my
straight into it.
I was expecting an RC at the end there. Now we just let it rip.
No, just let it rip. Real close range. Get him right with the handle.
Okay.
But nice pickup here for Thommo. Able to get the wild assault and the wall break.
Yeah, this is big.
Really
Thommo needed this. Thommo needed this. We're about to get burst back on one side. The backdash.
No. The backdash on the attempted throw. Wumbo's in a pretty good spot.
No, we blocked that.
Meteors, though.
Meteor doing work. saw how much damage that did?
The RNG on these item tosses have...
Yeah,
like,
it's getting really...
to be fair, he has had a lot of opportunity to send out a lot of items, and you send out enough,
so
you are going to get the good ones.
And
we get the hair explosion into the wheelchair. They should
like it's in.
get the round and the game and set themselves up.
For set point. No! What? Hold on. We still got a shot. There's a chance. We got empty everything, though.
No! Never mind.
The thrust. Thrust doing the Lord's work. Wumbo lighting candles.
Fast damage is trash.
It is trash, but you win by 1,000 cuts, brother. You just get bamboozled. The shenanigans are real. Oh, are we? Nah, no, we're not. We're not.
Also,
all right, Thommo's last chance.
Something to be said about Japanese guns. All right, game at number 3. Wumbo in a very good position.
Oh, wow, media burst. We are not holding anything right now. The homies
The lads are
healthy.
coming through. You think you have an opportunity to punish.
You don't. You don't. You got to respect
It's
the
all
trumpet.
fake.
Okay.
Gonna hold that trumpet for safekeeping, which probably means never gonna be used.
Yeah, never.
The lad coming on out. Gonna hold that.
Oh my God.
The
This
hair
is such a bad position
tries
for
to parry.
Thommo.
And the hairy explosion at some point? No,
Oh,
it was
no,
while
it
the
actually-
knockdown was
yeah.
happened. Gets in there with command throw.
my God.
Snip,
Yo,
snip.
Wumbo's setups are disgusting, and that's
That is just the
should be
round. It sets up a match point. Wumbo looking to just cleanly make their way through this match. Thommo
5K start.
just having a rough
Just a
go.
rough time just getting in there.
The neutral has been so
Oh.
tough. Wumbo has had
Nice
to be right
parry.
on to good use of the parry, but has to hold because the mini foul's coming on through. Deflect shield. There's hair
No, not
explosion.
like this.
Able to get set up in the corner. Bananas aren't really doing it for you. You don't need the potassium.
Okay, we blocked that overhead.
Has to hold it.
Still have to hold all this pressure, though. That was a fully charged BWA. Nice backdash. Not getting the hairdo again. We want to play. We want to play the game.
Goes to the cross-up Yozansen and gets blocked.
Oh my
Another
God.
Yozansen gets him trying to pull out an item in the air. It does not work.
That was,
Now
that
you're
was
stuck. The J2K.
biking BMPs right there, man. Yozansen, RC Yozansen. Homies?
They
Nah,
just
never mind.
completely
The
avoid
fans
it.
are gone.
Just don't interact. My God, the mini fouls again. Gets
Caught
caught
the
back.
backdash, not like this.
The
Okay,
burst
we-
has to come out.
Yeah, we did get-
Thommo
Oh!
gets Indian.
Is
Is
this
this enough? No, he doesn't
It's
meet
not
up.
enough.
Doesn't
One more
have
setup.
anything to work with.
Oh
I think this
my
is
God, that
snipe.
snipe. That
Wumbo.
snipe was insane.
Good
Wumbo.
air snipe.
With the clean 3-0, man.
Looking good and locked in the top 8 here.
Shout out to Thommo. Unfortunately, he was just not able to lock Wumbo down at all.
Absolutely. Was able to find a few stray
few moments,
It was like a
but-
few stray hits here or there, but wasn't able to string enough of them together, unfortunately. And a lot of the times when there seemed like there was an opportunity, there
Just
was
getting absolutely mixed.
and there was also just like a
And the item RNG
the
was
items.
godlike.
There was maybe
It
a
was
hammer.
godlike.
There was the lads coming through with the trumpet. There was meteors for days. There's a meteor shower. So what on earth do you do with that?
It's not that you just gotta hold that.
It's so
You just gotta
scary.
hold that.
Yep, you
Dice-gate vision.
try and do what you can to try and limit the effect of the RNG, but Thommo having a bit of a tough time dealing with it. But Wumbo moving on through, and it looks like
We're gonna introduce the next match.
How are we? Maybe RNG was the difference at OHN. We'll have to see. Good stuff from Wumbo. Love to see it. And now we're going to another New South Wales team kill into losers. We've got Akame and MetallicCake. Any Akame fans in the crowd? How about any Jumpers fans in the crowd? Let's go.
great work from Civis on the stage.
Absolutely. And we
Putting in
got
some good work.
mixed character versus mixed character again.
Oh, Milia versus Eno. Oh my God, this matchup is
Pain?
trying
Pain
to
and suffering.
trying to watch it is. I'm getting mixed like 10 ways to the next week. It is so rough trying to keep up with what is happening on the screen. But
Yeah,
it
it
is,
really is.
like endlessly entertaining to watch these two play against each other because, as we've been saying throughout this top 8 so far, two of the best players in our region.
Yes. For their characters.
Not
as well,
only for the
too.
character, for the
Yeah.
character and just
And
overall,
just in general,
they are just
yeah.
incredible players. And they have pushed these characters so far. And they are just an absolute terror to deal with. I believe we're going to be getting a button check.
We're gonna let the gameplay speak for itself, because if you don't believe us so far, wait until this one develops. Yeah, I'm sure. Are we getting a button check? Yeah, button check, 100%. Yeah. Unless we got that lucky goal burst, you know.
The classic, the goal burst handshake.
Yeah, good start. Good start.
Yeah, Milia, and you know, we've seen so far just the potential for. We saw the Eno mix because we saw it work out quite well against the Bridger. We didn't really get to see enough of it from Akame against Tyurara because Tyurara just did not let them.
No.
They just did not give them an opportunity to get started. Absolutely.
You don't get to play.
So we'll see if they're able to play this set.
I believe Akame will have better time getting their mix set up.
And it's a very familiar matchup for them.
Ooh, okay. Strong start for Akame. Is not where you want to be.
It's like very good start. Managed to get the wall break. I'm going to be very happy with that positive bonus.
Oh my
the delayed
God.
6H to catch any button being pressed or any movement attempt coming out of MetallicCake. And this is going to hurt a lot. It's going to hurt a lot.
No, okay. Not necessarily a pixel, but it might as well be at that point.
It's just the run up, just the slight delay
we made
into
a
just
statement.
meaty close slash.
We made a statement with that one.
Very scary. Nice defense. Oh, but just gets tossed for their troubles. What side? Which is it going to be high-low? Good defense here from Metallic. And a good 6B, and maybe they can get started themselves. Shield. We saw it in their previous set.
Wow,
the shield being such a good tool.
Yeah, MetallicCake too clean with the air throws, by the way.
That has been an incredibly strong tool at dealing with Akame.
Good chase.
The Mad Love going to be able to carry them through to the corner. RC to keep it going. Blocks the way.
Nah. You are done.
MetallicCake trying to use YRC against MetallicCake. Very, very low chance of success.
Yeah.
You got to try it sometimes.
I mean, you have to let it rock sometimes.
Exactly.
But Eno's one of those characters, she's just like, YRC, burst, I baited you.
She has so many ways to keep things safe. Artemis to try and bait out an option, does not work out.
Yeah, falling knee.
MetallicCake trying to fight their way out of the corner. The shield does work.
Almost. If we did the double hop there, we would have been in a ton of trouble.
Blocks the double hop.
Good block.
Blocks, not the cross up though, but able to use the burst just to control space.
Come in and
goes high
really
again.
Bad position here. This is huge. This
goes. Ooh,
yo,
that was
bit of
nice.
an intentional reset.
FD into the throw.
Good tech.
Gets caught. Running up.
Checks have been godlike, man.
Good use of the shield again. You're getting this meter. You were spending it as soon as you were getting it. This one straight to the field. Goes real high.
Oh my! Yo!
Guys. No airspace.
You thought you were gonna jump out. You thought this was your air zone?
Call out to air control.
Nah.
Get out of the skies.
That's my area. The skies are mine.
Exactly. MetallicCake. What a call out.
The sky belongs to me.
Also, I do not know what side that was hitting. Akame was so high up, I do not know where.
I don't think either of them knew what side that was hitting. That was Dunzo.
But anyway, game number 1 going to MetallicCake. But Akame off to a strong start in game number 2. But the defense here,
wow,
it gets opened up.
That was huge. That's actually huge for Akame. Big damage.
Be very happy with how this one's going. And MetallicCake, arguably one of the best defensive players in our region. It is so tough to open up this player, but Akame finds ways. You find a way.
Yo, that was clutch.
That was nasty.
Hold this, man. Hold this.
Good use of the burst. You do not want to...
No, you don't. Yeah, because you let Akame get started, you don't even get a chance to play.
I do like the use of the heavy stroke just to get the side switch, just for positional, because so much of this game is for trying to just jostle for position. Nice IP, but then gets hit by the follow-up.
You do not want to be...
Oh, the delay button. He's going to be able to grab him.
Yeah, big frame trap.
Oh, no! Nah. Turbo fall into the corner, and now you're in a bad spot!
Oh, another one! Chase that backdash.
That's
an OS too, by the way. Even the backdash gets clipped by the throw.
Blue RC,
like, you just can't
gonna have to hold that. Max high.
The last second, though, didn't get much off it.
The throw
Are
on the water
you serious?
Just the casual walk up. Goes for the plus frames. Blocks the jump dust. Goes high! Gets him!
MetallicCake is just too good.
MetallicCake is one of the most menacing players to just walk at you. in that corner.
It's scary.
Just casually walk.
It's scary.
Well, also because Eno can't dash at you.
Well, I mean, yeah. Kind of have to strut the close distance at that point.
But it's such a scary.
Yeah,
it's a scary
corner.
strike.
Good just block, but unfortunately,
we ain't
here card.
Yep. The burst does come out. So
we have
it's a bit of a stop sign.
Akame definitely has a huge lead here going. The momentum is all in his favor. Good block.
Gets caught back
dash.
But has a lot of space to work with.
Yo, set up
the disc. Tries to find a good opening. But gets caught and stick out the hand.
Akame gets their name on the board.
A lot of this is just coming down to very minute interactions between these two players. And these two have played against each other so very much. As was mentioned at the start with the intro, these two, both from New South Wales, both play against each other a lot at locals. So they are used to
each other's shenanigans and all that.
They are used to it all.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a banana?
Got the banana? We got Faust players? Faust out IRL? No. This is a little bit of a, having a little bit of a goof as we get into our next game.
Okay, good block.
What is going to be the opening gambit? Gets the opening with the jump across.
Oh, good blocks.
Gets over the top.
Yo, far slash.
Immediately.
Eno far slash is actually cracked.
It is very good. Goes over the top of the 2S. We get full wall assault extension.
Yeah, we get the wall splat here. Take out positive advantage.
Yeah, it has enough resources of many kinds to be able to get that hard knockdown. What's going to be? It's going to be the jump. Oh, it goes high.
It's just, how do you deal with it?
And
How do you deal with this? It's done.
Into the wall. Doesn't even need any more.
Nah.
And that's the scary thing. You give an Eno meter, like she will spend the burst just on the wild assault on the wall break, just so she can have tension for more mix.
Yo, what was in that banana, bro?
I don't know.
What was in the banana? Because we kind of cooking right now.
The jump does, but the extension does
banana for
get a trade.
intimidation. I guess that's what that was. Ooh, 6P.
Whatever works, I suppose. Goes low, gets the opening, and that should be the end the game. What a clean game for MetallicCake, going up 2-1.
Move on to the next game. Akame on their last life now. They need to win 2 in a row, or ooh. Oh, yo.
Taking a
Are we icing or are we swapping?
Akame does have the
We have
Oscar.
a few different characters.
The Oscar is the other notable character from Akame. Do they want to bring it out, or they're just taking a second to just take a breather, just really reassess what happened in that game 3, because
they don't have a second
them.
chance here at this point.
Exactly. They are locked in.
Yeah, locked in. Okay.
Last chance here for Akame in this lower bracket. It's the quarterfinal. It all comes down to this. You either single swim at this stage.
All right.
It's mix or be mixed.
Akame believers, you better put your hands together for this one.
All right.
Ooh,
nice use.
Up.
The wild assault. Which side are we working with? Let's get out of there.
Nice.
Ooh. Goes underneath HCL and able to tag them low and able to get the full pickup.
Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking right now.
Gets into the wall. Wild assault on the wall break. I like that. Get that hard knockdown. Get that positive bonus. Once the setup.
Oh my god, we are on fire right now. This is what we needed to see last game. We're going to bring it this game.
Exactly. Akame really making the adjustments. Coming into this game 4, but gets caught over the top.
It's so simple and so effective.
It doesn't seem like much. You go low and then the Eno just dash forward, slash.
Playing KOF out here with them hops, man.
Oh, all right.
Which one you got hit? Oh, man, we are inside
slash.
Akame's head.
What is it going to be? Gets caught. That's going to combo.
Is that a perfect? Oh, we just trade perfects now. That's just how we play this game. Metallic on set point.
That's just the kind of game that Guilty Gear Strive is. The air throw works out for Metallic. Doesn't call out the backdash. What side is it going to be? Nice defense here for Metallic. Even the IV as well. The air throw coming in clutch.
Is so on point with those air
throws. Goes high, gets them low. Cancels. I'm not sure. I think that was fake. I think that will look for the burst.
They were looking for the burst.
It does come eventually, but the trade.
Yeah, Akame going in.
Nice use of the
this is their only option now. They have to push the momentum. They need to
gets caught high.
Yo, this is huge.
But Akame needs to make the most out of this. Where is it? The disc is off in Narnia. Not really helping out in that regard. Gets a hard knockdown. Metallic.
Be it.
It gets the knock. Gets the opening. And it's going to do it.
This is too much.
MetallicCake.
This is just too much.
Moving on.
3-1.
3-1. Taking out Akame, who is going to fall out at 5th place. But shout-outs to Akame.
Played extremely well.
Extremely well.
Had very tough matchups.
Exactly. Losing to, honestly, some of the best in the world.
Absolutely. Their run ends here. MetallicCake will carry on.
MetallicCake trying to, well, trying to think because trying to re-hold the mantle of the best placing Australian, but Blitz is already in a really good spot to take that one this year. But we'll see how that one plays out.
Let's see. The bracket's not over yet, so we're going to get a few run backs.
There is still quite a few more games left to go here at Battle Arena Melbourne, 14 for Guilty Gear Strive.
Arxis World Tour.
The gold
stakes are on the line.
Event. There is a lot of points.
A lot of points on the line, yeah.
Exactly, and it looks like we are ready on the stage to introduce our next game.
Let's go.
How's it going, everyone? Cake is on fire. Absolutely ridiculous stuff coming out from him. But on to our next match, down into losers. We have two players from the exact same spot they were last year of Wumbofuze and Leo. Now, I don't think we'll be seeing the mirror this year, so we'll see how we go. Do we have any Wumbofuze fans in the crowd? How about our lovely friend from Japan? All right, let's go. I want to hear the crowd a bit louder. You guys have been quiet today, so getting close to our grands. Let's get a bit lively.
Yeah, I don't think we're seeing the mirror match. The mirror match would be epic.
It would be very fun.
Yeah.
But Wumbo, I don't think wants that.
He wants to win.
He wants to win.
He wants to win.
And I think he feels that the May is going to be what's going to be able to deal with.
But these two are actually very close friends at this point.
Exactly.
Very good friends.
Very, very close.
So they consider each other Faust rivals. They recognize each other's talents. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean that necessarily they'll play the mirror match. So one was going to take out the May. Oh, we're having a little discussion. Let's see.
I think we're going to get button check.
Probably a button check.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. Yeah, the May.
Yeah.
Absolutely the May.
We kind of expected it. Wumbo, over the past year or two, has been kind of umming and ahhing between, like, do I want to dual main with the Faust and or the May? Do I want to solo main with one of them?
He loves Faust. It's just, the character drives him nuts.
Understandably.
The inconsistency drives him
Understandably.
insane.
I mean, look at what the character, like the highs and lows of Faust are so, like, they're so volatile.
Yeah, yeah,
and
they
in a
are.
game that as volatile as Guilty Gear Strive, you just got to have the right mentality, and not everyone is built to solo main a character like
that,
Faust.
he's actually our best Faust in the region.
Exactly.
Despite, like, going back and forth between the two mains. Okay, it doesn't look like we're having a button check. We're going straight into it.
We're going straight into
we almost
it.
ate that bomb.
But
Okay,
a good
nice.
jump toss is able to get the opening.
Ooh, nice backdash. Yeah, we're starting off really. Ooh,
Good
gotta watch
jump
the
in.
100 ton.
Yeah, had to watch out for the anvil.
This is the thing. As May, or rather as Wumbo playing as May, we still know all of Faust's tricks. So we're going to be very aware how the items operate. We're not going to get scammed on any of that.
But it does mean...
Yeah, send the bomb over. Oh my god, dude. We just sent that dive kick from downtown.
Which side is in the corner?
Crossed up. And that should be
the red. Yes, with the 5K pickup. Nicely
what
done.
Was that round, Leo?
That
route was sick.
Keep it as stylish, as always, Leo does.
Okay, okay.
Nice pickup, gets him struck in the corner. That's a jump. Does not want to get caught by any of this pressure.
Slashes.
This is such relentless pressure. Use the water stop to keep it going.
Yeah, caught the backdash.
Nice.
Nice
shield.
deflection. No,
But the 6H catches
flat,
him.
but
Doesn't
no
have the
thrust.
extension. The meter to extend it, keep it safe.
That's such a
Wumbo
difficult,
having a bit of a tough time with this. Good use.
Ooh, back throw. Here we go. We finally get
the throw.
No shot.
Super PRC.
Yeah, super PRC for Faust is actually so good.
Very, very good. In the wall break is going to be enough.
Strong first game from Leo. Wumbo's definitely got to rethink his approach on that one. He couldn't even get his game plan started.
Barely could get started. The neutral was just in the neutral, really.
He couldn't get started at all, man.
Leo just knowing how to play around this character and the ranges that Wumbo wants to play, just not letting them have it.
All right.
Catches him out of the air.
Yeah, got the trumpets. You got to watch the homies now. Take it to the sky.
Oh, gets the air to air.
Yeah, immediate snipe. Lost the corner, but we still maintain momentum here.
Oh, the light coming through, but he got up Dolphin.
Nice. Bit of a drop, doesn't matter.
Nice, but the burst immediately. We've seen how much damage a May can do to anyone.
Oh,
Big
okay, this is huge. This is what we needed.
Nice, get the full extension. Never mind.
Bit of a drop.
The corner, but
Set up. Gotta watch out for Super PRC or YRC. Here it comes.
YC does connect. Good jump out. Yeah, up Dolphin just to try and keep him
So
contested in the air.
relaxed. He
Just
tried.
landed.
2S. 2S attempt. Unfortunately, just didn't work out.
I think it was just a little bit too late at that point. Yeah. Caught him in the startup, unfortunately.
Ooh, okay.
Tries to slide on in.
Oh my god, the fadeaway H is actually gross.
Hammers, anvil. Still got to deal with the bomb.
Yeah, we'll take that banana. Give me that for health.
Just having a rough go. Just trying to bulldog his way in.
Ooh,
It's not really
5K
working out.
stuffed out the air to air.
Oh, we saw Dolphin. I think I might have been attempting an up Dolphin to call out a particular option. Slide underneath.
My
Still gets
god!
hit. Still had time to land and hit. Never mind. And finish it off. Round going to Leo.
All right, Wumbo still got a chance here. Leo's looking clean. We've got the burst advantage. That's a big punish.
Absolutely.
That is a big punish.
Not
Risky.
only that, sets him up in the corner.
Ooh.
Big counter hit in the air.
We went for full burst bait in that section.
Tap dance, gets him into the wall.
Nice. Huge damage. Leo on the back foot. We do have burst to work. Oh,
Oh, goes over the top of the 6H. All right, uses the burst.
Last legs. Last legs.
Scary situation. The anti-air. Scary situation. Tries to 6P.
Nice.
The
PRC
JJK.
back. Look for the the
Nice,
vertical dolphin will take it.
He's
Wumbo
happy.
popping off.
Wumbo's
He's feeling good.
Wumbo's feeling it.
He finally got to play the game that round, man.
Exactly. Once you start to get to play the game, you can feel good about it. But nice use of the dolphin to call out the JJK.
Ooh, big far slash. Gotta watch this bam. Bomb, send it back rather. Mini
Let's
foul.
coming through. Good.
Doesn't matter.
Good
Yeah,
timing
well
on the throw.
timed.
Wanted another throw, but I like
Yeah,
using the
offensive
burst.
burst. Gold burst in return.
Oh
my God, we played
that is gonna
Minecraft.
hurt. That is going to crush some ankles.
The damage.
I don't think they had the time to get the hard knockdown.
They didn't believe. You know what? We'll just take
That hit. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what side that was hitting, but Leo.
I think anyone knew at that point. Huge damage payback from Leo. We've got 4 meter to work with though on May's
Oh,
side.
wow. Gets hit from
2K.
downtown, and that should be the round.
Oh, it's screwed up.
Dolphin, one side, never mind, gets out
Oh,
there.
that's huge.
Water soldier,
Oh,
extended,
drop
doesn't
it,
get there.
confirmed.
Calls
Goes
it
the backdash. What, what a recovery.
What
Taking
a
the first
drop
round.
from Leo.
That was huge. Yeah, no, it was just a tragic misinput.
You hate to see
Yeah,
it.
you actually hate to see it. Ooh, good block in the 6P. We got the homies coming
The
through.
lads
You gotta
coming
hold
through.
this.
Gets caught
2K.
low. What's the setup? Goes real high, coming on down with the jump dust.
Ooh,
Nice
3K,
slide
yeah.
underneath.
Stuffing the thrust.
The May brand Stun Dipper.
Oh, Dolphin is so cracked.
Wow,
we
tries to
went
get
for
cheeky.
5D.
Does not work out. Crossing up in the corner.
Nice.
Nice use the mix.
Yeah, side swap tech.
Dash
So
cancel.
good.
Oh, that is going to hurt a lot. That should be the
Yeah,
round.
stuffing the up Dolphin there.
Keeping it
strong
close.
round from Leo.
Not
Evening
letting
it
that
up.
drop get to them. Because it is very easy for something like a misinput to cost you a round. Oh,
no
God.
shot.
Unfortunately, they messed up his own
stuff.
combo.
This is the inconsistency of Faust, man. The items work for you or against you, or sometimes both at the same time.
It's like, who are they working for? Yep.
Yeah, exactly. It's the answer.
Nice. Able to get the
Hard
even able
knockdown.
to get the hard
Yeah,
knockdown.
Wumbo
Has
seriously
meter to
on the
work with
back
as
foot
well.
here. Oh, what?
Whee! All right. Able to get the full pickup in the round
Leo
and the
taking
game.
game 2.
Goes to Leo.
All right, Wumbo's got to dig deep. This is his last chance.
The air snipes that Leo's been showing today have been absolutely wild.
Faust is so good for air
He
snipes.
goes, he's
His
hitting from
JH
so
is
far.
so good. Ooh.
Nice call out on the
Yeah,
6H.
immediate burst. Leo knows, like, we do not want to give.
Gets caught, but
Oh
doesn't
my
get
God.
a big enough hit out of it. A reversal
Yeah,
throw.
unfortunately ran too close and got thrown for his
What is it?
efforts.
Just empty jump, close slash, and Wumbo is going to get hit by it. Was Mix
Nice
was
deflect
set
shield.
up. Tried to press a button up in the air, does not work
Up,
out.
that was disgusting.
What side are we working with? Leo
All right, Leo,
sets up
clean
and match
round. Yeah,
point.
this is set point.
Wumbo, what do you have left in the tank? You need this to stay alive in this bracket.
Yo!
Calls him out of the air. Nice hit.
Unfortunate
Not able to get much more out of it.
No, not getting that confirmed. That was
Gets hit
so
with the up
important.
dolphin, but still just
Oh,
gets hit.
no. That's...
And the
Oh,
2
man.
just
Yeah,
completely
Leo's kind
stuck
of running
from
away
long
with it at
range.
this point. Nice block! Hold on.
Good defense. Super PRC works out for Leo.
One last chance for Wumbo here. He cannot afford to get opened up.
Wumbo has a little bit trying to scramble a little bit. Gets out of the way, but the mini fouls has to deal with it.
Good block. Yeah, he just holds
But that's a lot of damage. What a pickup from long range.
Wumbo knows the handshake, the respect. Leo walking away with the 3-1.
What an incredible way to finish that one off from Leo.
Unfortunately, Wumbo's run has ended here. My homeboy's off the stage. But a big shout out.
But he put on
big
one
respect.
hell of a show.
That was a great set.
Getting all the way to 5th place.
That's huge. With the bracket as stacked as that one and the competition going on,
it's incredible.
It's incredible.
Incredible.
It's
but
incredible.
Leo wants to defend the title.
Well, of course.
That's for sure.
He's coming in for that double Uno there. He wants that first place again.
Exactly. And
So-
he's definitely on the right track. Looking very, very strong. If not letting any kind of the mechanical flubs, some weird interactions and Faust things, not letting any of that get to him and able to just rewrite the ship. It's like, all right, this happened, move on to the next sequence, making it work.
Well, and with that, I think we are ready to announce the next match. I think we're ready. Just get a little confirmation soon. Man, I'm just still... Every match so far has been absolute fire.
This has been an incredible top 8. Just from start to
it's
finish.
everything that you hope for in a top 8. So we weren't disappointed last year. We're not disappointed this year, and we are going to introduce the next match.
Good attempt from Wumbo, but Leo, just too much. It's just how it is. Now we'll be going to our winner's side once again, where we've had Blitzkrieg has taken down one of the Japanese players. Now we just have to get to the other one of Tyurara. You guys go on. I'll just straight to that, yeah. And our beautiful friend from Victoria, Blitzkrieg. He will be keeping his shirt on.
He's weakened.
Good luck.
We have been given confirmation that the shirt will be
The
staying
shirt
on.
must remain on.
And the boos throughout the crowd rang true.
I mean, look.
It's an Australian crowd, what can you say?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of expected.
We get a little bit rowdy. We like to have a bit of fun, but
That's amazing.
we're having a good time here. We are getting into, as it was said, our winners final here at Battle Arena Melbourne. 14 for Guilty Gear Strive.
Can Blitzkrieg maintain the momentum?
Looked really, really
He
good
looked
against
very
Leo.
strong against Leo. I mean, obviously it was a back and forth set, but the recovery, he's got to be feeling good about that victory.
Meanwhile, Tyurara,
I mean,
hasn't missed a step. In any bracket I've seen, like in every game I've seen them in, has not missed a
he's
step.
just been cooking. Yeah.
Just was clean through Granblue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Currently clean through Strive, and we've had no one yet really hold a candle to him.
No.
So we'll see if Blitzkrieg is going to be one of those players that can, or if we're going to have to wait until Leo goes up against him to start seeing some losses on Tyurara's side. Because right now, Australia's having a bit of a rough go over, but we'll see how it goes. We've still got a few more.
We've got a chance. We've got a chance.
We've got two of our best to maybe give him some work, but Blitzkrieg and Metallic, the two remaining Australians. Blitzkrieg currently still on the winner's side, up against Tyurara. Let's get into it for our BAM winners finals. Oh boy. The Nago up against, I didn't see what character it was. It is going to be the Sin.
Yes.
Going to be running with it.
Oh wow, we started off strong.
And the DP, showing it early, not afraid to show it.
Yeah, so if we thought this was going to be a patient and coordinated matches, nah, we are just going full in. Raw overhead, 6K. Didn't get much off, but we maintained the momentum and the pressure. Ooh.
And caught the backdash.
Yeah, see, this is what I love about it. Like, Tyurara and Leo, both showing this. Just the patient, the walk-up, calling out any mistakes. If you want to backdash, I know you want to. I'm gonna punish you for that, big time.
And Blitzkrieg, the kind of player that when they do get their openings, they make it count.
They milk every interaction, man.
Tyurara does have everything to work with resource-wise.
Okay. Wow!
Nice.
Wow! No fear!
Just run up and throw.
No fear! So I recognize your habits. I'm gonna call you out on that. Run up DP, actually get away with the second hit.
Throw.
How did we not punish that, man? We gotta be awake for those.
Nice kind of hit, immediately bursted out of by Blitz, trying to chase him down, but Tyurara just not allowing them.
Okay, like the stagger
close
pressure.
The gap. The blood real high there for Blitz. Has to be a little bit careful. Ooh, just gets chopped down. Just the 2P check. This is gonna hurt a lot as well. That blood gauge where it is. Gotta find the right opportunity to make their way in.
Yeah, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. Here's the
being very patient. Jeez, that is one hell of a counter hit. We all felt that one, and the back dash gets caught.
Getting clipped again. Yeah, Tyurara.
And
yeah,
that's gonna be
the game.
Round and the game.
Nah,
sure.
man. Okay. Blitz has to relax on the backdash. Tyurara is purposely just extremely patient in the corner, waiting. He knows, like, I see it. I see it in your eyes. You want to get out of this situation. You feel the pressure.
The backdash is a really strong tool, but can be very much exploited. And right now, Tyurara is exploiting it to the fullest extent.
Okay, the bus out with backdash.
Sometimes you still got to do it.
I mean, you have to let him know. You can't
the
stop.
shimmy! Here we go. Tyurara able to carry them from coast to coast through the wall.
Super.
Send the super, send him through.
Take that positive
Big damage. Yeah, with the blood as it is, that is
it's so rough.
So much damage.
Yo, good punish.
Able to get in, do some good damage. But because the IB able to get in there with the 2P check. But the palm just to say no.
Yeah.
What are the handshakes?
No, not like this. Went for the safe jump setup, the backdash into the super. We have tension to make it safe.
Keep it safe. Spends a lot to keep that going.
Okay.
Fuke back the DP.
Are you serious? We call out the white WA. Does it?
No.
5K still a great button.
It's still
a great vibe check.
One great button. You still got to respect it.
That's huge. Yeah, we got to push there. Okay, the fadeaway
Looking
actually
pretty good
gets clipped. Despite the trade, we were able to recover faster and make the most out of that situation.
Exactly.
Oh.
RC to try and keep it. The IB on the end.
Serious?
And able to get there with the throw. Let's go high. Let's not fall for it.
Nice
Great
throw.
Get him into the corner.
Yeah, safe jump setup.
Good pressure.
Let him out.
Tries to stop him from getting out, but it doesn't work. And Tyurara now has the pressure, has the momentum to work with. Send in the barrel. Get that hard knockdown. Blitz does have burst, does have meter to work with.
Okay.
Are they going to use it? Great!
Yeah,
IB.
nice IB there to get the full punish.
It sends him into the wall. Doesn't
have the meter for the super. If we did, that would have been the game.
Would have been close. No! The RC to the throw. Doesn't have anything more. The bomb! But it's on block, but able to get him. The low.
Still in it, and Tyurara is coming with a huge advantage meter-wise.
Exactly. Nice, goes over the top of the Beyblade, doesn't know what to interact with. Okay, here we go, party time.
License to kill.
Gonna send the DP.
Send it.
Nice, DP. Yes, I know you want to play party time, but I'm just going to keep on DPing, so you just have to hold that as well.
Stagger pressure, yeah, we backing
On
off.
the back, good 6P, burst just to maintain pressure in the corner. The run-up
throws are actually gross, man.
Absolutely not. It's good. 2S, able to call him out. Press a button.
Got to chase that. High on blood, though. Got to be very careful.
Good hit.
Here. Oh!
Let's
All
go.
right, Blitz, evening it up, taking a game.
Blitz is on the board.
Bet everything on that run-up DP, man. Or the run-up dust, rather.
It's going to be... We know that Tyurara has always, traditionally, been Kai for a long time. The Sin has been a much more recent thing, but still brings out the Kai, depending on matchup, depending on how they're feeling. And it definitely feels like once Blitzkrieg kind of caught on to some of the tendencies with the Sin, the character loses a lot of its team.
It's just an interesting choice here, yeah.
Kai is incredibly solid.
Controlling the space.
Exactly, when it comes to controlling that space.
Fast, big normals.
But we'll see if it's going to bite them.
So high on blood, though, man.
Good retreating jump.
See, here's the thing, though. Blitz has so much experience playing against Kai.
Exactly.
Fighting B-Dozer nonstop. The best Kai in the entire country, by the way.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to show up. He knows his matchup back and front. He knows this matchup, so Blitz is just... Oh my God!
Tyurara.
Nah, Blitzkrieg is cooking.
Maybe this is not the character. Maybe this isn't the way to go.
He's
Because right now it is not working. Blitzkrieg
has the B-Dozer experience.
Exactly.
He's got that secret factor, man.
Blitzkrieg has the experience against his character. Does not finish off the punish. Tap dust doesn't work.
Ooh.
No, misses
Back
the
dash,
timing.
hold on, Tyurara.
First him in the corner.
He should be safe.
He's
He's
out.
safe. That's game.
He's out.
That's game.
Blitzkrieg
up 2-1.
ready to set up perfectly to set themselves into grand finals, and Tyurara is committing to the Kai.
Nice block. Yeah, another one.
It's not going to be enough. Still, from range, Blitzkrieg happy
Blitz is so comfortable in this matchup.
Pressing the advantage.
Nice.
Party time.
Kill.
Tyurara gets opened up. Just got to hold on to the burst, maybe. It gets caught low. Match point. Blitzkrieg needs one more.
Yeah, Kai's getting absolutely steamrolled right now, man.
The water salt in the round start works out. Gets a knockdown.
Okay, nice.
The run up.
Yeah, trying to get a shimmy attempt. Finally here, Tyurara finds some momentum. He hasn't been able to play.
Exactly, with the Kai, we're only just now starting to see what they're able to do with this character. Gets
got a little bit of a warm-up from Tyurara, and I actually see some action now.
6K, stagger pressure, gets a tap dust.
Nice, tap dust coming through.
That is one thing about Kai, the stagger pressure, and just like the mind
speed of his normal,
the mental stack in that. Jesus. All right, just poke.
Yeah, just sword poke, far slide.
The mental stack that this character can set upon you in the corner. Good round start option, but
oh my God! Now you gotta hold this.
Not deterred, and off to a flying start.
Nah, good check with the heavy slash.
Able to get the
big
full
damage.
Coast to coast, gonna spend it.
Okay,
really,
Blitz does have meter to work with. We got so much blood meter.
Gets caught back dashing. This is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt.
Never mind, I get to you.
The fade away. The classic. Tyurara has awoken. Third eye open. We finally adapted in enough time. Blitzkrieg looked like he was gonna steamroll at one point.
That was the wake-up call that I think everyone needed.
Yeah.
That was nuts. It looked like there was a little bit of a drop, but they were able to just readjust the situation and go. That backdash blue RC overhead setup is nuts. And Blitz was ready for it. And as we were saying, like Blitz has fought against B-Dozer a lot, and B-Dozer does like to use that, but not as much as some of the other Kais.
Yes.
So when a Kai does end up showing that, Blitz just was not ready for it.
Oh my God!
Goes to the wrong side.
That's unfortunate, actually. A huge amount of blood. We got to grip the damage in.
Nice DP. Gets caught backdashing again.
Yeah, we had to burst there. We got to be careful about these backdashes. We're getting clapped on those quite a bit.
All right, catches the landing. This 6H is doing so much work here from Tyurara. From long range, tries to get out of the way.
Nice fade away.
The perfect timing on the fade away.
Oh, we're safe. We should be safe.
No,
never mind.
The bundle was being pressed.
I'm wrong. I got bamboozled.
Now Blitz stuck in the corner.
No,
that's close slash. That should be the round.
That should be the round.
Able to get him.
Clean.
Blitzkrieg again.
Blitzkrieg on set point.
Tyurara still alive. Wants to send it to a final game.
Caught him. No burst this time. We can't get out of this.
What's going to be the setup? Wants the pressure in the corner. Just what
an
IB.
Yeah,
able to get the setup.
Good punish
Heavy fire
on the Beyblade.
Not.
The IVs are actually
too much
from Tyurara's side.
Good patience. Trying to find the right opportunity. That guard crush. Just so nuts.
Clip the toes.
From long range.
We got to be so careful here. Our play is so high.
Win punish.
Oh,
gets
the stagger pressure.
Oh, the water salt.
No, not ready for it that time.
Burst is not there.
Deflect
use the shield.
Oh, Blitzkrieg has taken
the
it.
Heavy fireball.
Blitzkrieg has taken it. 3-2. The Nago is too powerful. Sending Tyurara down to loser's side.
Blitzkrieg, the international assassin.
My God, man, what a set. What a set. Unbelievable.
What a way to finish that. The heavy fireball.
We had a feeling there was going to be upsets, man.
You go forward and just slice straight
through.
No
fireball for you.
Absolutely.
I'm not allowing you to set that up. You're not getting to play neutral right now.
Absolutely none of that.
Not letting you get away with that.
What an absolutely incredible set. Blitzkrieg now set up on the winner's side of Grand Finals. And they'll be awaiting the winner. I'm just looking at lower bracket. It is nuts.
It's kind of scary.
It is absolutely
It's kind of scary. We're going to announce the next match right now.
Let's throw it to the stage.
Shoutouts to Blitzkrieg taking both of the international players down. Now, I don't know if you know what that means. One of them has to be eliminated before we get to Grands. So shoutouts to Blitz. Next up, though, we're going to have our losers semi-final with a rematch from BAM 13 of Leo and MetallicCake. Cake has grown so much in the last year. Let's see how it comes. Good luck, gamers!
This is going to be a fun match.
This is going to be incredible. As mentioned, a rematch from last year's BAM. Leo eventually knocking out Metallic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But as
Maybe
mentioned,
potentially time for revenge.
MetallicCake has grown a lot in this past year.
It's a year later. We got the saga. This is what I love about the fighting game community, man. Or just in general, like competitions like this.
Yeah.
We build these sagas. You know, we have results from last year. We have these champions meeting up again in the ring. Maybe this time we see different results.
And we've been shown, these Japanese players, they are really good, but they can bleed.
Well, we pray and they bleed, bro. we pray and they bleed because we need some wins on the board, man.
Blitz is inflicting some deep cuts right
It
now.
hasn't sunk in yet, but, you know. So I'm still kind of frazzled.
A little bit, yeah. I mean,
But
my
I'm a bit
hair's
fragile right now.
My hair's already all over the place, so nothing's really changing in that regard, but
What an incredible top eight.
it's hard to stay composed. It is incredibly tough to stay composed with just how good the games have been, the energy of the room here.
People are popping off.
It has just been absolutely nuts, and
People are
could
popping
not
off.
ask for a better top 8 here for Arena Melbourne.
All right, so I'm assuming we'll probably get a button check.
Yeah,
As
also
usual.
just taking care of some
Yeah.
technical related things going on the
the
stage.
classic
Yeah.
capture card. Yeah.
It should be fine, but we will be able to get into this match soon between, as mentioned, MetallicCake, the best Eno in Australia, bar none.
Bar none.
There is like
Bar none. There's no
the gap
discussion to
between
be had there.
yeah the gap between MetallicCake and every other Eno in Australia is
Yeah.
it's night and day.
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah. Who? Yeah. No, it's crazy.
It is so like, and it's also a character that you really got to put in the time because, as we've seen, it can be a little bit volatile. And
She's tricky.
She has some.
She has good stuff, but
yeah, she has some bogey matchups as well, which can be really rough. And if you run into them a little bit earlier in a bracket, you can really sour your run for the rest of the day. But no, the top Enos, you look at them, you're just like they are just built different. You look at Dara, you look at Metallic.
Put the work in, man. Looks like we're still. Here we go. Okay, technical issues have been sorted.
Sweet. So we should
Looks
be
like
able
we're
to get
back in business, which is a good sign. We'll swap over shortly. Here we go.
Yeah, and Leo on the Faust. We've been talking about volatile characters. Faust is like the epitome of
I don't
volatility.
think we'll ever stop talking about Faust when it comes to volatile characters.
Like, how can you
No
not?
matter how many matches
in an
happen.
already incredibly volatile
Yeah.
game, Faust just ramps that up
Yeah,
to 11.
absolutely, it really does. Item toss character.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a character that just has an aspect of RNG, there's always going to be that time where you high roll, other times you low roll. That's just the nature of RNG. You're not always going to get the consistent things you want.
Given that, how many meteors have we seen pulled?
Too many.
Too many. I'm not on the cab and I'm scared after seeing that many meteors back to back, honestly.
Well, we'll see how Metallic deals with it because Metallic on the Eno does have some tools at preventing the Faust from just like taking that little bit of space in the diagonal up.
Right.
Like using HCL and stuff like that, and just sending the note up there and being able to like interact from long screen, not full screen. But whether or not Metallic is going to be allowed to do that, or the pace that Leo wants to play it, who could tell?
I mean, Faust normals are so large, man, and Eno does struggle to kind of get in. you're airborne. You're constantly airborne on dash, which is nice. Not nice. Fantastic set of a mix. What makes the character?
Yes.
But not being able to dash block against normals like that is kind of painful, man.
You do what you can with what you're given, and yeah, Metallic has been among the best to do so. As
seems like we're having controller issues. What's happening?
Strange issues. We should be able to get that organized or sorted out.
Bit of a delay, but
thank you everyone for tuning in. We appreciate all of you, and we hope you're having a good time. Yeah, it's just been incredible.
Dude, honestly, I want to see more gameplay. I do. I want to see more top 8, man. Give me more of the sets.
I know. And there's only like 4 players left, so we're starting to get to the real point of the competition.
Top end of the bracket.
Yep. And there's 2 Australians, 2 Japanese.
That's pretty even spread. You got to respect that.
Exactly.
I'm not surprised that Leo and Tyurara were at the top 4.
Oh,
I mean,
exactly.
I think that goes without saying.
Exactly. They are world-class players. And they are proving why they are just world-class talent.
Yeah.
And
yeah, absolutely.
And we're seeing more and more, and we're getting more and more evidence that Blitzkrieg and Metallic are definitely world-class talent, able to contest with these top international players. And we love to see it. I mean,
the work has paid off.
Exactly.
The international travel has paid off. It's expensive to fly from Australia to a lot of places, especially going to the U.S. Japan, while closer than the U.S., is still 9 hours away.
It's a lot.
It's a long flight. It's a long flight. So
yeah, it has been paying off. Quite a few of our Australian players did end up going over to Evo Japan and performed quite well. Akame, one of the better performers, I think got around 19. Thereabouts. Got really deep into the bracket, and similar, I believe Blitzkrieg also went quite well. I think Thommo also plays pretty well as well.
Thommo did very well,
at Evo Japan. And we saw him earlier in top 8 on the lower bracket. Had a bit of a rough go against Wumbo, but
Viking into Faust is very rough matchup.
It was a lot of the matchup.
It is a rough matchup.
Made it look a
Wumbo's
little
no slouch either, obviously.
Exactly.
But it just goes to show, Wumbo beat Thommo. Thommo did well overseas. Yeah, this is the quality of the top 8 that we have to present so far. So pay attention to our region.
Talent.
Start watching.
We have talent, damn it.
The time zone is terrible. I get it, but check us out. All right, we're getting into this.
We're trying our best. We're trying our best. All right, Leo going up against MetallicCake. Japan versus Australia. And I'd imagine that Leo would have a reasonable amount of experience against Darwino on the Ino.
I'm sure Leo
does. Very experienced against this character, but we'll see how it plays out. May have a few little intricacies that are a little bit different and may throw things off.
Okay, Metallic.
Wow,
good block on that,
the cross-up mix.
Ooh, I thought for sure we were going to get clapped on that.
6H does connect.
Yo!
That does land.
No, we said that. We got to let him know.
Nice use of the shield.
We got to let Leo know we're crazy enough to send that option.
Exactly.
Bruh.
Ooh, just raw command, bro.
Just walk up, give the do.
And the
double overhead.
Multi-overhead. You just got to hold that, and round 1 is going to go to Leo.
Oh, we saw the scissor hands there at the end. I like that. Ooh, okay.
Nice block on the overhead. He even blocks the run up 2K in the trade with
Metallic being very patient here, actually. It takes, I noticed it takes a while for him to kind of warm up sometimes, depending on the matchup.
Yeah.
So
nice patience.
Oh my God.
We're
just holding this.
The risk is really getting cranked up, and the counter hit is going to do a lot. That is going to be done.
Yeah, we're done.
You do not have the chance to burst.
Leo taking that first game. Convincing fashion. All right, MetallicCake has got to step it up and get aggressive on this next game coming in.
That was dangerous, to say the least. Metallic had a tough time trying to get started. Oh, nice. Anti-air, or air-to-air, I should say.
Okay.
And as you were saying at the start, Faust buttons can contest at just a bit more of an awkward range for Eno to deal with.
Ooh,
gets clapped by the 6H
that
overhead.
Is not good for Metallic. That's
and that
huge
sends him
for
to the wall.
Yeah, the wall splat effect off thrust is actually godlike for Faust.
Doesn't get the extension, never mind.
Wow, we're burst baiting too late.
Makes it an OTG, kept it safe.
That was smart play too.
Exactly.
He was catching that burst. No, anyway it came.
Ooh, nice air throw.
Nice deflect shield.
Nice. Able to backdash in a good 6P.
Oh, here we go. Metallic.
It's going to be
Metallic
the
will
deflection
go.
again. All right, now that all the burst is gone from the table, from Leo, maybe it's going to be time for Metallic to get started.
Oh, he
Goes over
tried.
the top.
Yeah, that
It's not going to
backdash
work out. They're
doesn't
going to get
matter.
punished.
We'll catch you with the air throw yet again. Wow,
The run up close slash. All right, the burst does get used by Metallic.
6P.
6P.
Yeah, we just said
stops
that.
him. What is it going to be?
God,
Gets out of the way for the bouncing head. Goes up the top.
Gotta watch the bomb
Does
here.
his work.
Gotta respect it.
Just gets hit raw by this bomb.
Yeah, didn't respect the bomb, and Leo taking that game too. MetallicCake started to show signs of life, but just not enough to really get a handle on this man.
Exactly, and a lot of the times when Metallic has been able to get some pressure started, it has been the deflect shield. It has been the deflect shield to just send it back and reset the situation. And even so, with the limited amount of times that Metallic has been able to dictate the pace, it has been very, very rough.
This man is such a meme
Just
artist,
think,
man.
just slow it.
He's such a meme
down.
artist.
We'll see how it goes, Metallic.
Metallic just doing
Still
that to shake you up.
To see how he reacts.
Pure mental shake-up, man. All right, Metallic.
What
We gotta
do you
wake up
have
now.
left in the tank?
Yeah, we have to wake up here.
The run-up throw.
Leo on a roll, still maintaining momentum from those previous 2 games. He's looking very clean
Nice
right
finish in the corner. Now what's it going to be? The deflect shield again. No more meter
So
left.
patient.
So once Metallic is able to get started again, maybe we can see them really get something started. Never mind. Close slash, walk under close slash to extend it.
Are you
still
serious?
connected
Yeah, that
right on the
is
tip.
actually huge.
Running right underneath the HCL. Nice interaction potentially. Goes high
Nice.
again. Nice. Finally able to get an opening, but can they string enough of them together?
Okay, hold on. Metallic cooking.
Able to carry them to the corner.
Caught
Gets
the
the throw.
backdash.
Gets
Bruh!
slapped.
Oh, the drop!
No,
We
just
still
keep-
get it.
keep on
5K
pressing.
OTG.
Keep it on pressing.
There we go. MetallicCake woke up. Finally, we got some action on the
It
board.
does eventually come down to the I know that you know that this is going to be a thing. Nice jump over the top
That
to
was
avoid the command
gross.
throw. Metallic starting to wake up here. Has some minute to work with. As well as on the wall break. Get the hard knockdown. Really start to lay in the screws. Chest down the backdash.
Yeah, backdash has been getting stuffed consistently at this point.
Oh! Gets him.
Oh, you thought you were going to hold that. You thought you knew the mix that was incoming.
There it is.
Metallic.
Metallic
Ending it
gets
off with
on
a
the
perfect
board.
Too. Let's make that statement. We got the color upgrade. We got the meme Nago consideration. Make you rethink.
All right, Metallic starting to come alive. What is going to be the adaptation coming out of
You know
Leo?
Leo's going to want to shut him down immediately.
There
man.
it
We
is.
do not want to go to a game 5.
Get that command throw and get the pressure started. Good IB. Doesn't get the punish.
Okay, we're out of the corner.
6P. But again, gets caught out in the air.
That
The air
5K is
extension.
godlike. 5K Faust. I know we talk about 5K on Nago a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Gets the pickup.
Yeah,
Not-
OTG, that is...
not
that is-
gonna invest it.
You're not going to burst out of that situation.
Absolutely nothing.
Leo is on set point.
There's one more opportunity left here for Metallic to stay alive. Gets caught backdash.
yeah, now we have the
Immediate.
burst there. A little bit of a snipe. Pay back some damage.
Nice. Gets in there, but the burst does come out. And now you set up with some hair.
Oh, this is a terrible situation to be in.
They're able to get the extension with the lads.
Wasn't able to
what
block the
side
cross.
was it?
I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Gets that hard.
Are we still
knockdown.
alive?
We are still alive. but
Barely. Oh, man, this last legs. This last
Metallic
legs
does
for
have-
Metallic. Good deflect shield.
Does have some resources to work with.
Ooh.
What the?
When
No,
did
it's
it?
the
I
work
don't know,
there.
but the
Never mind. The
5P.
bounce doesn't work out.
Leo shutting down.
Having a little bit of fun with the
Bro.
MetallicCake.
I love MetallicCake with the simple fact, like, that man loves the meme, bro.
He's a good
He-
time.
he's of a heart of my own.
He has a good
loves
time.
the meme. Big shout outs to MetallicCake. Unfortunately, their end will run there. Leo, he just maintained the momentum. Did give MetallicCake really a
There was
chance.
that one game that Metallic got where momentum was just all of the decisions went right. And when you're playing Eno and you get your decisions going
Oh,
right,
you just cooked the
feeling
other person.
good.
You cooked the other person. We're going to go straight into the announcement for our next match.
How are we, everyone? Shout outs to Chumbers! All right, due to our beautiful friend Blitz, we've got our losers final where both of the Japanese players, Leo and Tyurara, have to fight each other. Let's go! All right, who's cheering on Tyurara? Who's cheering our fellow Australian in Leo? Let's see how this goes.
All right, so we've officially adopted him in.
Listen, there's no bias, okay? We're not playing favorites. Just to clarify, we're not playing favorites here. It's, I don't know, man. Leo is just an absolute fan favorite down here.
Everyone
to be
loves
real.
him.
Everybody loves him.
But honestly, Tyurara has definitely gained a lot of fans here this weekend.
Yeah.
He has been one of the most entertaining players and just people to watch because every time...
he's hilarious on the
Exactly.
cam, too.
Every time in between games, he's very animated, very charismatic, and having a good time. And he's...
It's what we love to see.
Exactly.
You're supposed to be having fun while doing that. Like, yes, it is a serious competition.
Exactly.
There are stakes on the line. It's World Tour, after all.
Exactly.
But
Points are on the line.
We're still here to have a good time, right?
Exactly. At the end of the day, we're all here to have a good time. And that's what we're doing.
You got to hold that elbow if I give it to you, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we're here to have fun, but I'm gonna.
You will hold that.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you silly.
That is kind of the dichotomy of fighting games. Is like we are very respectful, we have a good time, but we are gonna beat the ever-living snot out of each other. That's just the way it works.
There's something about it, man. It's addictive. I don't know.
Also, if Tyurara does make it to Grand Finals, I can at least say I got beaten by someone who made it to Grand Finals.
That's true.
Yes,
yeah, that's right. You did have a match against
I ran into
That's
Tyurara.
right. I remember. You're going to get me back eventually for that.
Hey.
Com's got to take shots at each other at least
We're
once
like
in
a
a while.
married couple, I swear. We've been stuck with each other the entire goddamn weekend. But I couldn't have asked for a better person to be stuck with, doing commentary across so many different games.
Likewise, bro. All right.
We love it.
Enough of the family-friendly nonsense. It's time to throw hands.
Exactly.
Let's get it going.
I mean, I think they're doing a button check, but for sure.
Button check, no, first.
Oh boy.
So we still got some family-friendly nonsense to go through.
Yeah. Yeah, like my set against Tyurara, it was 3-0, not even close.
It was godlike.
But it was like, he was so
I saw
fun
that.
to play
I saw that
against.
hidden teabag buffer you did. I saw that.
It was so fun to play against him. And at the end of it, it was like, thank you for playing with me. I was like, thank you for beating me up.
That's mad respect.
I look forward to commentating you in top 8.
That's mad respect. That's actually mad respect.
That was essentially how it went. It's like, I look forward to commentating you in top 8. Thank you for playing with me. It was a great time. We love it.
Oh my God. All right, well, button check is over. We're getting into the serious meat of it. I feel like we're not going to see a switch to Kai for this, surely. We'll stick with the Sin for Faust. Better
Most
DP.
likely.
Because we just need to cut through this item nonsense. Like, yes, again, Kai does control the neutral a bit better, but Faust's health is...
You just need that 1 or 2 openings.
Yeah, hee-hee-ha kind of health. So,
all right, our losers final here for Battle Arena Melbourne.
We're fighting for our lives right now. Who gets the chance to take on Blitzkrieg in Grand Finals? Good blocks. Got the pressure.
Holding the pressure.
Ooh, tech. Nice.
Good tech on the throw. Good 6P. And able to just single hit confirm that into the barrel, gets him through the wall, get that hard knockdown.
Wow,
the
what a
backdash works out.
backdash. That was clutch.
Was a setup. The throw doesn't work out, but has enough meter to keep it safe. It doesn't matter because the blue IC gets that slowdown.
I can't.
Boy,
wow.
Meaty 6K.
I'm surprised we still got hit despite the PRC. I thought for sure we were going to be safe there, but.
I think maybe they tried to run forward a little bit to try and interact, but the blue IC 2P was just enough, but so
nice
far.
check. All right, bombs out.
Oh,
now you can't continue your combo here, brother.
Maybe leaning a little bit on that 2H from longer range. Has been getting
No
caught out a little
shot.
bit. Nicely done,
This
Tyurara.
is huge. This is a huge punish. Burst down the drain. Didn't get anything for our trouble.
Super PRC,
That's
able to
big.
get a punish.
Okay, Leo. We've got barely anything in the tank, but this is the beginning of some potential.
What?
Momentum?
Madu.
Okay, we've seen these run-up throws. We've seen them in previous games. It's obviously a favorite tactic of Tyurara.
He's a Kai player.
He will let you know. He will do that.
He's a Kai player.
He will run up on you and let you know.
Goes to the reset, catches the backdash with that close slash. The pressure, staggered pressure, and again.
This is so rough.
He is so consistent at getting those small confirms into just maximum damage output. And against this kind of character, you don't need too many of them. And already,
that's the thing. Zero guts fouls, bro. No guts fouls.
Sets out the lad. Hold down the neutral. Hold it down, my dude.
Okay, got the hammer. Nice. Yeah, we'll confirm that through combo. Nice little setup.
Ooh, gets a trumpet. Nice, gets the air to air. And then he gets some pick up of the wall bounce.
The draw at the last second.
Bit of an awkward little interaction with the lads coming up through. DP says, no, you are not going to
you're not
mixing this. He sent it. That's the mind game when it comes to the Super PRC, because the delayed button will blow up the Super PRC, but if you then send the Super, it will just connect.
It's kind of,
so it comes to the rock, paper, scissors.
It's got its pros and cons,
exactly. Man. Nice, the long range button's working out here for Tyurara, but the shield, he just still sent the option out of range and gets just crushed by that 6K.
I was about to say, huge drop, huge pickup in return, clean hit. Take that hard knockdown. Leo about to get their burst back. Just have to hold out just a little bit longer.
Again, the burst does have to be utilized.
Gotta be so careful here.
There's not a lot left, and that should be the rounds.
You just can't. That DP is just too powerful, man. Tyurara up 2-0.
And yeah, exactly. And Leo wants, and Faust, the character, wants to be in the air and using that very tricky movement, and also the various options that have in the air to really kind of mix up your opponent. But Tyurara on the Sin just says no.
Yeah, no.
I do not care. Stay out of the airspace.
Nice
you are not allowed to be there.
Yeah, calling out the stamina dash. Not allow you to do that. Oh, little homie. Prep.
Yeah. Holding on for safekeeping. Tries to run away, but
nice
it gets chased down.
2K, yeah, 2K confirmed. Bro, we got a full confirm?
Whoa.
What?
That one
hurt. Yo, somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. Need to learn that route immediately.
Gets him into the corner. How is that getting him into the corner?
I mean, we'll take it. For Leo, we need it.
No. Get back into that corner. I had you there already. Get back in there.
Ooh.
Using the crawl to try and get himself safe.
Yeah, he was expecting a DP there.
Nice.
6P, stuffing out the 6H.
The big was not able to be in the range.
Oh, chill. We're big chilling. Floating in the air.
What's his windsock doing up there?
Last chance for Leo.
Tyurara now on match point, wanting to set up.
It has been a dominant game from Tyurara so far, man.
Able to check her with block P combo extension.
Up, man.
What is it going to be? The pressure has been relentless in the corner.
Oh,
they are going to get punished. This is going to hurt a lot.
Super? Yeah,
ooh,
RTL.
This is brutal.
Simple and clean. Oh, what? Okay, wow, we went for full extension there. We just get as much damage as possible. Leo can afford one mistake. And there's the 6K. Clean set 3-0 for Tyurara. He is adamant about getting his run back against Blitzkrieg.
That was as clean as you like, and definitely wants to utilize that momentum going into Blitzkrieg, because kind of got tore apart a little bit.
Yeah.
It was starting to make things work, but right at the end, it was Blitzkrieg that was able to kind of secure it. But momentum is such a heavy factor.
The crowd cheering on Leo as the fan favorite. Fellow nominal Australian, as mentioned before.
Adopted by the Australians.
Ending in third place, which is no small feat. No small feat.
Exactly.
So,
winning it last year, falling off. Only getting third this time, but very much.
Oh, he's gonna see you in casual. He's gonna pull you over for that one.
Would love it. I would love it. I'd love to have him beat me up, but we are going to be again heading to the stage to announce our grand final.
Welcome everyone. Let's go. One more shout outs for Leo, our fellow Australian. Tragic to see him go early, but that just shows how much we've grown as a region. Pulling off games off internationals, entire sets, love to see it. But coming up, we've gone from 104 people entered in our BAM event. So thank you so much for everyone for coming around, entering Guilty Gear Strides at BAM. It's come all the way down to 2 with our fellow member Australian, Blitzkrieg. On the winner's side, already taking out sets against both of the Japanese players. Love to see it. Now, we have grand finals. Winner's side, Blitzkrieg. Loser side, Tyurara. Let's get going, boys! Good luck, good luck, good luck.
This is it.
This is it.
We've reached the end.
We have, as mentioned, 2 more players. Just 2 players left in this bracket.
Now, knowing Blitzkrieg, he doesn't want to hear the word reset.
No.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Wants it to be
It
done.
doesn't exist.
Once it be done.
We want to walk out of here with our victory.
Exactly.
And shut this man down. He's dangerous.
He's dangerous.
He's dangerous. We've got to shut him down.
He's wild as well.
Oh, nice. Amazing. This is a good start to grand finals. This is the reset. Yes, the crowd cheering for the fatal error.
What a way to start things off.
Yeah, it was anticipation, man. You couldn't handle it, the magnitude of the
I mean, we're
the
all
match.
frazzled. The game is frazzled. Everyone is frazzled. Can't imagine how the players are feeling right now as they're stepping
I
up
don't
to
even
play.
want to think about that. You got to be in the zone for this kind of level
You
of play.
got to lock in.
Yeah.
Some players will just try and
mind clear.
Exactly.
Not
remove
empty,
all
but
distractions. Just focus on the game. Focus on the task at hand. You've got 1, maybe 2 sets left in you. To try and
That was a
crown
well-timed
yourself.
error, by the
It
way.
really
That was
was
beautiful.
It was perfect.
That was beautiful.
Absolutely brilliant.
So you're always going to have a good time down in Australia, man.
Exactly.
Some goofy stuff happening.
Yeah, one of these players is going to be crowned the Battle Arena Melbourne 14 champion for Guilty Gear Strive. And the other is going to just get
You gotta
so
hold that.
close.
Gotta hold that.
So close.
Second place is nothing to laugh at, but you gotta hold that.
It is a case of so close but so far, but both these players have put on incredible performances throughout the weekend
They really have.
and have been so incredibly consistent in what they're doing. Blitzkrieg on the Nago, always a force to be reckoned with, very tough to deal with, and I have consistently said this over the past years from
Sticking with the
commentating
Kai.
Blitzkrieg. From the years of commentating Blitzkrieg, I will consistently say he knows how to get people to flinch on defense.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he's scary, man. Nago is scary enough. Blitz on the Nago is just like,
Exactly.
you don't want to hold that. Surely we have
And
one
we're
check.
talking about it earlier
Yeah, one check.
with MetallicCake being the kind of person who will strut at you in the corner
Yeah.
and get you to flinch. There might be something about the top Australian players and they're just strutting at people in the corner.
It's where you want the
You play
opponent to
those
be,
mind
man.
games. You
Yeah,
play
the
those mind
mind
games.
games are real.
But all right, everyone, we
Here we
are
go.
getting into it. It is our grand final.
We got the fist bump. We got the respect to start off the match. I don't even need to say make some noise because the crowd's
crowd's already
popping
getting
off
into it.
already. It is time. Let's get it going.
They're letting the intros rock.
Yeah, let those intros rock. Let's build that tension. This is it.
If I wasn't nervous before, sure as hell am now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is why we're stuck behind the comms booth, man.
Exactly. The
You know?
hands.
We live vicariously.
The hands have got to be. You got to keep them under control. You got to keep the nerves under control. You just need one more set of your Blitzkrieg. Just one more first to 3, and you can crown yourself the champion. Let's get into
Okay.
it.
A lot of respect paid on that round start back, Fukio.
Nice.
rather.
Even punches him with the one
Oh,
assault.
whiff! It doesn't matter though. Able to block.
Big counter hit 2S.
Yeah, 2S coming in
Playing
clean.
at that spacing where it's a little bit tough to deal with, and manages to get a good counter hit that immediately gets burst out.
Yeah, that was sweet.
We saw that a lot in the previous
Yeah,
set.
and Tyurara remembered it and was ready for the 6P on the fadeaway.
Nicely done. Together with the fadeaway fireball in the air.
Oh.
Whip punishing.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to get much after that.
That's okay. Nice reversal throw.
Yeah, he
Finds the
thought.
opportunity to keep him trapped in the corner.
Blitzkrieg not letting Tyurara get away with any momentum off that.
Good patience on both sides. Just trying to find our opportunity.
Okay. Able to
Resources
recover
are being
in
spent
time.
on both sides. Oh, the jump doesn't work. The throw is teched.
Nice
Doesn't get the
5K.
clip.
That, no,
Let's
not
see.
enough.
Blocks the dodge.
Block the dust. This is huge.
Has meter to continue or even set up the
One
next
more
setup. What's it going to be? Gets him low. Cross
Not
the
enough.
corner.
What the does in return? We'll take that.
Both of the players getting really active.
Bro, the crowd is going absolutely wild right now.
This is only round 1.
This is only round 1.
We've got one to go. Nice use of DP.
Oh, no!
Mistimed the
Plus.
stomp.
Yeah, no. He just did it too early there. Got caught. Big heavy slash.
Good
Big
extension.
damage.
Gets it through the wall.
Blitzkrieg is in a world of trouble here.
What's going to be the setup? It's going to be the meaty.
Nice IBFD.
Very meaties.
But it's not going to
5K.
mean much.
That should be the round.
This should be the round. Yeah, Tyurara with the
Send him
clean
through.
second
Nicely
round.
done. Good rebuttal. Keeping it close. Right, round number 3. Just put the button out there. Just poke him right in the butt.
That's a big pickup. Huge start. Lots
Big
of blood
opening.
on the table.
In good positioning.
Oh my
Trade
God.
does not work out. Good stun dipper. Managed to get underneath.
Oh, just run up throw. The short run.
Stack of pressure. Gets up with the stun dipper.
Caught with the stun dipper.
The Kai classic. It's going to work out.
Yeah, Tyurara looking very clean this first
Very good
game.
hit.
May be able to take this one and get it.
Blitz
The
doesn't really
stop!
work with. Good backdash.
Uh-oh.
Tyurara does have meter to work with.
Blitz
Does
didn't
have
spend any
resources to
tension.
work with.
Yeah, didn't spend to extend.
The delay.
What a jab.
Able to go underneath. Should be able to get him into the wall. Should be able to get the kill from this.
That's
Right to the lightning.
100% will be the kill. Tyurara taking game 1. Yeah, Blitz had full tension there and opted not to spend to extend or put Tyurara into a worse situation. Had to chase it down. Too much blood in the pocket.
No, he's threatening. Tyurara also maybe. These players having a bit of fun.
All right.
In our grand final here, game 1 goes to
number
Tyurara.
2.
Tyurara has a long path ahead of him if he wants to become the champion, but
Nice
already
check.
off to a good start.
Nice check with the 2K. Tyurara looking a lot better from the
Staggered
previous
pressure,
set.
catches him low. Gonna just immediately dump the resources, get that hard knockdown on the wall break as well.
So much
This-
blood.
The fake jump in into
So
the
much
throw.
blood. He just had-
The
ooh,
throw
good
gets
tech.
teched. He gets out of there, retreating with some fireballs. YRC does
YRC.
connect.
We don't want to hold any of this. We're not letting you get a chance to play this. But the IBFDs.
Keeps him at long range. I play a long range game, especially with the blood as it is.
God.
Let's get out of there. Force him to spend.
That's
Nice.
huge. We got to be so
forward into
careful
the
of popping
2H.
here, though. We can't do too much with it. It was a ton of damage.
Gets in there, tries to get the end throw, doesn't work out.
Oh my God. He had the right idea. It was just, unfortunately, Tyurara dedicated the...
Just a little bit more.
Oh,
The DP gets made.
again.
Oh, just whiffs it, but
The
drop
drop.
does not work out.
We've seen this movie before, bro, without the
Exactly.
drop.
Is it done? Able to chase down. Tyurara's resources
Okay.
really are dwindling, but the pop
Oh,
does
the
come
pop!
out.
Oh, no, this is not good.
Just
Throw
get the
setup.
throw in there.
Yeah, once again, another setup.
That
Guaranteed to
health
kill
is
here.
draining
Never
so
mind.
much. All right, big pickup, and now that the blood is down at 0, Blitz can just go into party mode. Essentially, catch
that's
them.
the round.
That should do it.
That is the round. We are
Blitzkrieg
hanging in there,
coming
man.
in clutch. Yeah, Tyurara really not getting as much as they would want out of that
They
blood
wanted
pop.
the double touch.
They really
They
wanted it.
really wanted that
But,
two-touch, and
but from
Blitzkrieg
full
was able to
screen,
hang
they were
out.
unable to do so, and now Blitz able to really rewrite the ship.
Got
This
the
does
burst.
come out immediately from Tyurara.
So much blood in the pocket again, though, man. We got to hold this now. Got to be some...
Tries to chase him down,
5K.
doesn't work out. 5K, the good old stop sign. This is the RC, just to continue the pressure.
The 2S. Trying to shimmy this man. Open up.
Goes over the top,
Oh,
gets over,
what a
down
jump.
the attempted command throw, and now a really good spot here. Gonna be able to go into
DI?
the Dragon
Okay.
install.
All right. Tyurara looking to cook.
This is an incredibly scary situation.
Blitz does
So
have
much
burst,
more
though.
to deal with. Oh, this hurts. Gotta get in there with the
Oh,
throw.
this is it. This is it.
That is gonna be the
that
round.
was beautiful. Using the WA to lock the burst, immediately get that wall splat. That was a done deal.
That is so.
You could not do
so
anything in
tough.
that situation.
And with the Dragon
Oh,
install,
whoops. It went too quick.
whew,
Yeah, a little ice
just taking a little
situation.
bit of time. Tyurara off to an incredibly flying start.
Yeah.
Just absolutely hell for leather, and Blitz.
Blitz has shown signs of life, man,
Exactly.
but Tyurara's been
Just
shutting down a lot of
the
the
adaptations.
shenanigans. Yeah.
We're seeing them. We saw in the first set that they played, when the fireballs were coming through,
Yeah.
the delay, the retreating JH was working out But immediately, the first time that instance happened in this set, Tyurara, people's elbow, you're not doing this anymore, okay?
Yeah, you know he was digesting that set in his mind.
Exactly.
You know, he was cooking down in the loser's bracket, and he was thinking, okay, how am I going to deal with this Nago next time I see him?
Nice,
Also,
whip punish.
I love the approval of the circle being chosen by Tyurara. Ooh, 5K, this is big. Blitz looks a lot more composed here. Tyurara getting an opening. Got Blitz in the court. Wow,
Immediate. Doesn't have the resources to make a hard knockdown, but they're happy to have the positive bonus.
Oh my
big
God.
opening here for Blitz. They have the meter.
Nice. Gotta hold this.
Goes
The
forward.
chase.
Has the meter to keep it going. That hurts
So
a lot.
much damage. Yeah,
Lot
take
of
the hard
salt.
knockdown.
They chew away some of that blood.
Wow, we just said that. I respect
You
it.
gotta let him know.
You gotta let him know. Fireball set up.
Heavy fireball in the corner.
patience,
Nice
good
tap on the
tag.
throat. Has the meter. Never mind. Beyblade catches him. The short they'll try and jump out or
We just
press
commit.
a button. Like a 2P.
We just commit. We don't care. We commit. Oh my.
Ooh,
Okay.
that was a
Yeah, unfortunate
weird
whiff there.
spacing.
Yeah, unfortunate whiff. Still airborne. Avoided the low. Bro,
Again.
that dash?
Back at the top of the Beyblade. Able to tag him with the air fireball.
Yeah, we were just big chilling in neutral here. Nice tech.
Both players very ready to
Wow,
tag, which I would
immediate
not be
burst.
surprised if we start seeing a few more shimmies.
No punish
throughout
on the
this,
sun
but
dipper,
nice.
by the way.
Full extension, doesn't have any resources to work with, so just has to go for as much damage as possible and slowly work
Oh, what a whiff punish.
on resources. A later
Attack.
date. Gets caught by the quick RC
The
low.
stagger there was godlike, man.
And Tyurara on reset point already.
He's got Blitz second-guessing punishing stun dipper. He knows it's negative on block, but with the tension in the background, Tyurara's been smartly deciding not to use
Just
the
like
actual
delaying
tension.
the use of it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Spencer,
Nice.
gonna have to hold
Good
that nice
throw.
throw from the food rock.
A little bit of a safe jump set up.
Nice. Catch them trying to press a button.
Yeah. Almost had a whiff.
Oh, the
Oh!
close slash.
Blitzkrieg.
Punish.
Getting his name on the board.
We're not getting reset just yet. Blitz does not want that reset at all.
No, we don't want to see that second set. Yo, 6
Nice anti-air, but doesn't get the pickup, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Using that slash string, Tyurara has been so on point when it comes to the IBs on the follow-ups to the slash string.
It's big sword normals. He's got
Like
so
that.
much blood again. He's got to be careful.
Right, the other side of the stage, just retreating.
Yeah, Tyurara
just
was out of there, man.
Just waiting for Blitz to try and close the gap, try and press a button, and punish
Paid off,
accordingly.
too. It paid off. Look at this.
Getting maximum damage.
Yeah,
5K.
85K. Again, Nago 5K is still a goated button.
Exactly.
It's still such a good button.
Blood's starting to get drained a little bit, but
Jump.
still in a bit of a scary situation. The
Right,
Wild
WA!
gets the pickup,
Not enough to kill, though. One more set.
picks up,
That is round.
keeping it close.
It's still very close, but Blitzkrieg is slowly clawing his way back. At this rate, we are going to see Game 5. Tyurara has to put the screws down on Blitzkrieg now.
By the thinnest of margins. Oh, it tries to shimmy, it does not
Okay.
work out, pops a boot to the face. He does end up connecting.
Oh
The
my
counter
God.
hit, bar slash.
Yeah, we'll take that. Ooh!
Just lets through with the third.
We messed up the IBFD there.
And that's going to be the game.
Blitzkrieg,
We're going to a final
2-2.
game of this first set.
The Tyurara with the side glance, like, uh-oh.
Game
I'm kind of
5.
feeling the pressure now.
We are going to a game 5. Do we see a reset or do we see Blitzkrieg taking it out
Our Band
here
14
and now?
champion. Oh! 5P. 5
Nice.
check. Get off me. 5K gets stuffed. We'll take the trade, though. Beyblade doing work, building up.
Oh,
Oh!
is it the DP?
We
Get
caught
out
the
of here.
punish.
The
Got
burst
the
comes
burst.
out.
Oh
Nice
my
6
God. Yo, stagger pressure. We're very patient.
Tyurara.
Wait for Tyurara to make a mistake.
Has been getting a little bit hasty with some of the defensive options. Stun dipper
Yeah,
into the
nice
RC
throw.
Yes.
Nice throw. Didn't get too much though. We do have a setup.
Delayed button and able to
That
get
is
the
gonna be a
full
kill.
extension.
Yeah, that is
Ooh.
100% a kill.
That
Close
one
slash
hurts.
opening. Huge burst advantage coming into this potentially final round. Let's see what Blitzkrieg can do with it.
If we go to a reset, I'm not sure my heart can take it.
I mean, you're gonna have to hang in there, brother. You're gonna have to hang in here with me. Oh,
Pressure.
yeah, nice DP.
Nice XP. Or the distant DP.
Oh,
the JK on. The drop down
falling
knee. Back to full screen, does not have burst. Delaying the air approach, but does not matter.
That's huge, that's huge.
The
We got
anti-air
the
close
pickup.
slash has the resources
Yeah,
to
got as much
continue
damage as
this.
possible. Hard knockdown.
What damage coming out
Chirara
of
wakes up
Blitzkrieg.
super.
No! You tried to backdash? You tried to back away? No! Get back here!
Wow, okay, Tyurara. Blitzkrieg has all the resources in the world to work with. He just needs one opening here. He's got to survive this onslaught first.
Just gets caught! No!
Oh,
No! We're going to be able to get a reset from this, surely!
I don't know.
The lightning. Nago has some pretty strong guns.
No, we're still alive.
We're still living.
We're still living. We're still living. We
And
got
Blitz
full
has
attention.
resources. One side.
Oh, we just let it
what's
rip.
going on?
We keep it
Wrong
safe.
side. No!
Oh
the
my
reset.
God! No, not like that.
We got the reset. Go back to 0 on both sides.
Get back in there. Get back in there. It's not over yet.
We saw the reversal super. We saw he had 100-meter.
He
Tyurara
expected
was gone.
Tyurara to still be airborne. That's the
Tyurara
problem.
was gone by that point.
If it was any other drift he opted for, he would have been fine. And he hard predicted that Tyurara was still going to be airborne. Nah, fast fall FD. I am outed. I'm out. I'm gone.
And now we have
The reset.
yet another set of that.
Another set. Band 14, Battle Arena Melbourne, Arxis World Tour. We are here down in Australia. Get ready for it. Grand Finals reset.
Let's get back into it. And already Blitzkrieg off to a flying start. Gets the burst out of Tyurara immediately.
Okay.
Nice IPs.
Yeah, Tyurara's been so good with those IBFDs, man.
Again.
Oh,
Nice.
license to
I
kill.
see forward.
Start.
Catches him.
Oh,
Doesn't get the
drop.
pickup.
Surely.
YRC does not
Yeah,
connect.
nice. That was huge. Send a message. Let him know. Let him know.
Crowd having a bit of fun with it. The crowd getting into it. Everyone is on the edge of their seats. Nice check.
I like the
Jump
vibe
in.
checks there. Nah, punch
That was
that.
raw.
Nah,
That was green as hell.
There's no way. I feel like that may have been a misinput, right?
Possibly.
Surely? Or he was
Not
just
getting away with
knowledge
it.
checking. He was testing Blitz. Like, are you,
What can
are
I
you
get away
actually
with
ready
at
for this?
He's like, we've been this deep into a set. Are you ready for me to be a little bit
Or
more
are you
greedy
feeling
with this?
nervous right now?
Exactly.
Blitz is not looking nervous
Should be able
at
to
all.
get the kill confirmed from this. Maybe has the meter, has the resources to send it through.
No,
Never
didn't get the
mind.
wall splat.
Never mind. The YRC does come through. Gets it thrown to the corner.
If Tyurara brings this back.
Steady stack
The
of
walk
pressure.
back.
Gets caught what's high. It goes live for the action.
Nah, yeah,
Vibe
5B.
check.
Yeah, 5B. No. Get off. Get off. You don't have the health to threaten me like that.
Puts his hands out like, yep, you got me. Trying to get a little bit cheeky with it. Does not work out.
Yeah, you don't have
Game
enough in
number
the
1.
tank. You don't have enough in the tank to walk up at me like that. Wow, the respect being paid.
Gets
Caught
caught
back there.
back.
We'll take that little bit of damage. That's all right. That's all right.
Tries to get the throw in there, but the burst immediately used as the maintain position here for Tyurara.
Okay.
Get baits out the throw. We have been seeing both players teching quite a lot, so maybe we will start to see more options to bait out throws.
He went for hard bait there on wake up.
Oh, there we go.
License
Party
to
time
kill.
again.
This is what Blitzkrieg
It's
needed.
the opening.
The close slash starter. No!
Let's get the connection. They laid into the corner. Tyurara not
Oh my God.
budging, but
One
let's get
more.
opened up.
He just needs one more. Open up. I'm knocking at your door.
Who's there? Oh, let's hold that. Tries to bait out an option.
Oh!
Whoa! Just get chopped down.
Flattened. Flattened.
Sliced asunder. Blitzkrieg taking the round and counter hit
Yo.
to us. This is a massive
This
starter.
is huge. We can't burst out of this, man. We got to hold this next mix, too. Nice DP, yeah. Get
Had to do it.
oh!
Good backdash on the throw attempt.
Yo, Tyurara's actually
What a
in
champ
trouble
at the
here. We got the momentum for now. Yeah, Knight PRC to
forward.
keep safe. Nice.
Nice. The adaptations
Caught
catches the
the
backdash.
backdash.
They'll be able to get a big pickup. Gonna use the wild assault on the wall break, get that hard knockdown.
Yeah.
One more solid opening.
Blitz
could
doesn't
do
really
it.
have anything to deal with here. He's got to hold this mix. Doesn't matter.
The
Press.
YRC does connect that
ready.
time.
Yeah, not ready to hold that one.
Oh, gets out of the way of the command throw. Blocks the anti-air close slash. Back to full screen we go.
Good jump.
Got to be able to land on the heavy fireball.
Yeah, trying to close the distance there with the super jump. Don't want to get zoned out at this point. We do have a significant health lead on Tyurara's side.
What?
What a
Whip
confirm.
punish. The
What
whip
a
punish with the
confirm.
6H. Tyurara.
Anybody's game right now. Very even start. Oof. Okay, we're in.
Slash string. Gets out of the corner and able to rebuttal.
Yeah. Wow, the chase. The Beyblade chase.
Making steady.
No whip punish there.
It gets tougher to play that mid-screen neutral when Nago is this high in blood, but a
Good
nice
throw.
Ever get the setup, the DP
Yeah,
says
we'll take
no,
that.
you
We'll
are
take
not
that.
going to be setting up on me. Heavy fireball. The
Ooh, the
patience.
stagger, bro. Tyurara's got the rhythm. He's found the rhythm that Blitz has either been backdashing or trying to press. Tyurara's been consistently punishing
Delay.
it. The throw, we
Sets
will
up the throw.
cancel. 1-1. Well played,
Both
man.
players playing on another level here today.
Blitzkrieg has to change his timing up a little bit because Tyurara definitely has the rhythm down at this point.
That's the thing. It's like, do you bring it forward to when it's more tight, or when it's more instant, or do you just try to delay a little bit more? Because either way, you got to find that sweet spot.
I feel like at this point he's got to do it faster. Because if he delays it anymore, Tyurara's still going to get his turn again. He'll never get to play. Sometimes you got to send it. Wow, immediate RTL. Wow, we didn't even get the corner. We got the wall splat. All right.
Hard knockdown. What's going to be the setup?
Good tech.
Tech on the throw. He's walking forward. Still has to deal with those heavy fireballs. Ooh. Nice retreating jump heavy.
I like it. We got some blood back for that. Big 2K.
Oh my
God! Okay, didn't get the meter for the super, but this is huge. This is huge for Blitz.
Blue IC for both sides!
No shot! No shot!
Okay, the burst does come out eventually. The NTL on the food drop. The multi.
Blocks.
How many more overheads do you need? Goes low! And able to get the full pickup into full kill.
Yo, Blitz had potentially just didn't try to YRC at that point. Good tech.
Good tech on the throw.
Okay.
Close slash.
Yeah, hold that.
Block.
Good blocks.
Good patience on both sides.
Tyurara's very patient. We're just taking to the sky.
Yeah,
Nah,
you punish that with a throw each and every time.
Punish.
DP whiffs. Not able to get too much more, but again,
back-to-back
send
DP.
it. You are not going to stop me from doing this option. The Vapor Thrust is a very strong tool. You are not stopping me. Delay. Close slash though.
Okay.
That might do
that
it.
should be. Nah, it's 100% the round. We don't even need the super. We don't even need the super for that. Just send it. Anybody's game right now. That's a huge start. Yeah, I got the burst immediately. Lots of blood in the pocket. Then again, just gotta be so careful here.
The IPs.
That'd be a beast, man.
And at the very least, even if Tyurara doesn't really do too much with it, seeing it, Blitzkrieg has to flick it back. Can't really advance forward with that because the frame advantage is just not really that nice. All right, party time.
This is actually a terrible situation for Tyurara. Good DP.
And gets caught out backdashing with the 6H.
Yeah,
just going to cancel right into Ride the Lightning.
Despite the license to kill activating, he just completely wiggled his way out of that situation, not holding any of that nonsense.
Nice. We saw that setup earlier.
No punish.
Gets out of the way.
Got away with it too. Nice tech.
Stun dipper working out.
Don't burst. Don't burst. He's baiting.
Burst base setup.
Yeah, that was
eventually
good.
gets hit by it anyway. Goes to the other side. Has the meter.
Didn't chase.
Good jump out. What side are we going to be on?
Yeah, he wants to keep maintaining that corner position. We're out of there. Tyurara is just fleeing.
What's the throw? Does not kill.
Not enough. One
What's
more
going to be
hit.
nice? Use the shield.
We're so close to chip too. We got to be so careful
Not
here.
a lot left to work with.
The burst!
On the
Blitz
food drop.
too ready. Food art, you're not going to pull that with me.
Exactly.
Set point for Blitz.
Blitzkrieg up 2-1 now. One more game and Blitzkrieg will be your Battle Arena Melbourne champion. But can Tyurara bring it to a game 5?
Ooh, okay, 6P, close range. We're looking to open them up. We got the fireball set up. Tyurara, nah, man, wow, Blitz is happy to press. Ooh. This is what we needed to see.
Nice, water sword extension. Ooh.
Immediate, nah, I respect it.
Fancy, we get a little bit fancy with these combos.
I respect it. We need the hard knockdown. We need that positive advantage now.
Oh no, just gets a reversal throw. Now she's on the other foot when it comes to the pressure.
Knock up 2P?
What are we doing? Oh, looks like that ended up not working out the way they would have wanted. Good jump out. What side are we working with? Good IB.
Oh, called out the Fukio. He's too close for that.
Should be able to get the kill from this unless the burst does get utilized. Never mind.
No, he's holding that. He's holding that. He's not wasting that. Hero bursting. Blitz heart must be pounding at this point, man.
Gets clipped. Has to use the
immediate burst.
Oh, calls out the Beyblade.
2K doing work.
Nice 5K, 6P, 5P, 6P, made 7GP. The burst does come out.
Yeah,
it is even in a really good position screen-wise for Tyurara. Delayed close slash works out.
Caught him on the shimmy.
Beyblade, you have to
Wow,
hold
we
that.
full sent that. That's going to be so much
Trade.
blood.
What?
What?
6K in neutral.
I feel like that
distance?
was. I feel like that was a misinput, but it may have been just some shenanigans.
Who knows?
I
But
ain't gonna speculate on that one.
Nice.
Big punish
Sun
with the
never
heavy
works out.
slash. This
Almost.
should be enough. No.
Not nearly enough.
We're
A
still in it.
last-ditch effort. Dorsey forward.
Yo.
Check.
Yo.
Can he get the kill from it? Not
can't.
enough. The YRC does connect. Trying to check.
Oh.
Beyblade works out. But the
There it
Beyblade.
is.
We're going to a
Blitz.
potential final
Final
round.
round. Set point. Turning point.
One more for Blitzkrieg. That's all he needs.
Okay.
Nice. I'll be able to face
Yeah,
out the
nice
throw.
jump out of the throw.
Alright,
No, we're
not
not
out of
holding
it
any
yet.
of that.
Burst does come out.
Yeah,
A
get
lot
off
of
me.
blood there.
Good tech. What do we got? We got
Patience.
knocking at the door.
Steady stagger. Pressure from Tyurara is relentless. Gets it through to the wall. The water soul, the wall break.
Yeah, Tyurara running away with this one. Blitzkrieg has got to turn it up in a big way.
Goes for the JD.
Wow,
The
gets away with
workout.
the backdash.
Blocks it.
Oh.
It's a trade.
Stun Dipper.
What's
Late
going to
RC.
be? The delayed button.
Tyurara's
The kill.
not done yet.
The
There
delay
it
is
is.
going to send us
2K2D.
to a Game 5 in the grand final reset here at Battle Arena Melbourne.
We are going the full mile here, man. We're going all the way. We got the Aussie, oi, oi, oi chant going on in the crowd.
The
We're
Aussie
going
crowd
wild,
is
man.
behind Blitzkrieg for sure.
Oh, just leading. The Johnny.
Taking it steady. The final game to decide the winner here.
A lot. So much stakes on the line, man. We're going
There is so much going
Nah,
on.
bro. They got us working. They got us working overtime here in the comms booth. Here we
would
go.
not have it any other way. Round start DP does get blocked, and a lot of investment. Blitz investing everything early on. The burst does come out from Tyurara. Big counter hit.
Oh yeah, not able to capitalize on it too much. It's too far away. But we'll take that
Trade
trade.
hits.
We will take that trade.
Made it to maintain advantage. with
Nice
a
late
good
DP.
The stun dipper does connect, but the second one does not. Counter hit to us. And
Didn't
Evan gets
respect-
full
yeah,
conversion
didn't
to
respect the
corner,
plus
tries
frames.
to bait him out. Never mind. What
No
an
shot.
anti-air check.
That was so good. Tyurara
Sends him into the wall.
should be able. Yeah,
the vapor
that'll
thrust
take
is
first
going to be
round.
enough. Okay, one more round.
Set point for Tyurara. He's on the brink from winning.
Tyurara just needs one more.
Nice
Blitzkrieg
kick check.
still alive. Good start to the round.
Okay, opting not to spend the WA for the hard knockdown.
Wants that burst.
Yeah,
Thankfully.
that's why. That's why. He wants all his defensive options as much as possible. He
Has
knows
to
he'll get the offense.
spending a lot of blood here.
Oh,
Gets
nice the kill. Immediate connection.
That's a universe. Sets him up in the corner. The vapor thrust does
DP.
work out. You're not going to stop him from doing this. You can try and condition him as much as possible, but that vapor
He will
thrust
send
is
it.
going to keep on coming through. Blitzkrieg still needs
caught him on
one
the
more
delay.
opening, but they're in a rough spot
my
here.
God.
This
This
is a
gonna
lot
hurt.
of damage. Going to
It's not
set
done
up
yet.
the corner.
Oh!
We're going
Oh,
to
you're not
final
doing that to
round.
me.
You throw
You're
that?
not doing that to me.
You throw there?
You
We're
ain't
going
doing that to
final
me.
round.
Nice
Good
DP.
DP.
Good deflect. Shield still gets punished. The heavy slash coming through.
Big opening.
Big starter. Spend all of our burst gauge for that.
Send
We'll get the hard
all of it.
knockdown.
Leave it all on the table. There's
Run up
nothing
throw.
left for these two players.
Fireball set up.
Tyurara set up perfectly, has all the resources to work
Another
with.
throw.
Has
One more.
the
The
meter.
RC extended.
Should be
This
able
may
to,
be it.
they should be able to finish it from here.
That's
They have
gonna be the game. Tyurara winning the reset. Your Battle Arena Melbourne 14 champion. Tyurara.
What an absolutely outstanding series of games between these two players.
That was
Tyurara,
an amazing set.
absolute legend. Blitzkrieg pushing him to the brink.
That was down to the wire.
15 games they played in this top 8.
Oh my God.
And it all came down to that.
Yeah.
What
it
an
was
absolutely
final interactions.
incredible, just amazing top 8 here.
I thought maybe we were gonna get a fast grand finals. I'm glad we didn't.
Oh, jeez.
I'm glad we didn't.
And I am exhausted from that.
Huge shout outs, brother. Everybody that signed up in the bracket, we had, what, 104 entrants? Everybody that signed
very,
up.
very good number.
All of our viewers, everyone that came to the venue, thank you so much.
It has
been an absolute pleasure.
And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having me here on commentary. It has been an absolute delight to have you here. And
we're gonna go to prizes soon, but
we
I'm
are.
trash tier human.
I've been Geo Phoenix, and thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Guilty Gear Strive at Battle Arena Melbourne 14. Oh.
Stay tuned for trophies, but
yes,
you and I will be here next year.
Exactly.
And we'll see you
Most
then.
definitely. Also, after Guilty Gear Strive, on the main stage is
Street
going
Fighter
to be
6.
Street Fighter 6.
So stay tuned.
Stick around for that because it is going to be outstanding.
Peace out.
We'll see you next time.
Hello everyone, once again, hope we've had a wonderful time watching grand finals of BAM 14. That's Blitzkrieg's, I think, 6th Game 5 in a row. So shout outs to Blitz, love to see it. So first up, we're going to be calling up just the entire of our top 8, just to give everyone a shout out. You know how it is. So first up, can I get Thommo and Saf on stage? I think Saf may have gone home, so just for now, just stand here, just here's good. Shout outs to Thommo! Yeah. All right, next up, 5th place. Can we get both New South Wales gamers of Akame and Wumbo? Just here. Shout out to these two, love to see it. Give them a celebrate, love to see it. Right, all good, no problem. How you guys good? Just up to the stage with Tommy here. All right, 4th place was our best placing Australian last year. Love to see it. It's going to be MetallicCake on the I know. Yeah, had to. It's the only way. And then 3rd, our fellow Australian in Leo. You have the medals? We've got first, obviously, medal for Leo. And then a special prize from the community. Come on. And then a special present from the community, from me, a football signed by the whole community of our lovely rugby league sport. And then our best placing Australian at BAM 14, Blitzkrieg! Beat both of the Japanese players on that winner's side. Tyurara's too strong in that side, so love to see it. How good is it? Australia giving it to international players. Shout outs to all of our gamers. We've grown so much of a region in the last year. I love all of you. And then finally, Arc World Tour Gold Event, winner of BAM 14 2024, Tyurara! Woo! I just said it. Thank you all so much for the year for Guilty Gear Strive. I love you all. That's out for me from Civis, and Dharma's going to say some final things.
Thank you, Civis, very much. I have a couple of things to say, some related to BAM, some a little bit more personal. It has been an honor and a pleasure to have TO'd this event and to have seen so many familiar and new and all lovely faces. So thank you all for coming. I'm sure everyone here has seen me running around frantically, and probably also the people on stream fixing issues every 30 seconds. So I do it out of love, and I love you guys. There are a handful more things to talk about. First of all, if you've pre-ordered a shirt on start.gg, please go pick that up from the front. There's a bunch left over that haven't been collected. And you've already paid for it, so just go grab it. We won't buy it. Next up, please take a look at the after party. There's a lot of information on QR codes and posters all around the venue, especially at the front. I will probably be there, or not. I might be showering. Up to me. The last thing, 2 more things. Please go over through around the entrance. There is mint conditioning, waifu sticks, and Pugilist Tech, all of which are lovely people and deserve all of your attention or consideration if you need sticks, parts for sticks, or a massage. And also, there is the Artist Alley, who have spent a weekend getting into who knows what, being at a fighting game event. We will be back in 15 minutes at 4 o'clock for Street Fighter 6. Hang around for that, or don't.